Okay, welcome everyone to Totally Online Gaming Group. We're glad you guys could join us for Atavar Ascension, episode 67. And man, I've been kind of behind here. I got to do this real quick. Pardon me. This is important to do all this because I spent the time to do it. I need to do it.
You're telling me we're actually doing
You want to do work?
Yeah, just gotta do all these. Click on some buttons. Don't mind me, folks. While I'm doing this. So, how's everyone doing today? No, seriously. But you're here at Totally Online Gaming Group. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsors. So you should see on your screen on Twitch and hopefully on YouTube if it's actually doing what it should, which I doubt it because it loves to fuck shit up. Pardon my language. Let's see here. Yeah, it's not like it's popping up on YouTube. Dang it. All right. I seriously got to get the time to fix that. But anyway, quick shout out to our sponsors. If you look at the link on Twitch at the very least, you can see our sponsors listed there. Critical Hit Gaming Supplies, FanRoll, and SideQuest Cards and Games, which I'm wearing a lovely SideQuest Cards and Games t-shirt that is used when we do little SideQuest D&D events or other gaming events and we run games for people. So that's fun. Go check out those links. There, you can also find them in the description of the live stream and or video version on YouTube. So you can use that to follow those links and check them out. Each one of them has some unique stuff, some awesome stuff. Go take a look and make sure on Critical Hit Gaming Supplies that you use discount code TOGG15 in order to get 15% off any of your purchases online. Let's see. Other things we got to go through as far as announcements are concerned. I would say, well, there's not going to be a game this next week because we will be at Dragon Con. So, actually, no, we will be, yeah, Tuesday. It'll be too late by the time I get back, I think, before us to have a session, maybe. You made it. Good.
I could leave if that's...
No, that's good. And actually, I do have to have you scoot over a little bit.
I literally cannot.
Yeah, because
There's a physical barrier blocking me from moving over.
Tell
the
the
camera needs to
tell the physical barrier to stop being there.
you put it there.
I didn't put it there. The cords put it there.
Can I get
Anyway, okay, we're being a little goofy, but as far as other announcements, yes, there will not be a game next week, most likely, just due to coming back from Dragon Con and probably needing to recover. Even though it'll probably might get back in time, we could do it, but I'm probably gonna be exhausted anyway. So we're not gonna have a session next week, but after that and going forward for a while, we will have sessions. You should take it off there, big guy. Oh boy. Okay.
Stripping on stream.
Not quite. Anyway.
That's gonna be 300 Twitch bits.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of that, if you want to have an effect on the game,
I can be bought.
we all can be bought for a price.
I'm good, thanks.
But if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and super chat us in order to give us your support and have an effect on what's going on in the game. You absolutely can affect the game.
Slut.
Yeah.
Bitch.
As well as... Yep, I will take a little top off. As well as on Twitch, if you donate Twitch bits, you can do the same thing. You can affect the game. You can say things like, hey, DM, you don't have enough monsters in the fight. Hey, Gold.
Doesn't have enough hit points.
Yeah, doesn't have enough hit points. Or needs to speak in a really, really bad Indian accent for the rest of the stream, or, whatever. You can do some funny shit like that.
What kind of Indian are we talking about?
I don't
Well,
know.
the one who
Snorkel
works
or
at the
die.
Quickie Mart.
No, a feather or die. What is...
Wow.
Yes, we do say that kind of bullshit around here because we don't give a fuck. And everyone knows it's all in good fun. So.
One for you, one for you.
There we go. So, as we continue on, before we get into the game, does anybody else have any announcements, anything that they need to announce?
I would like to announce that Mr. Cheddar Snot here is awesome.
Thank you.
And
I have a YouTube channel now.
don't you have a Patreon too, though?
I do have a Patreon, but I wasn't gonna advertise that here because I draw tits on there.
So, we're an adult channel.
Yeah. You like tits.
They be tits.
I like tits.
All right, then, subscribe to the Patreon. Pay me money. I don't fucking know. I'm good at drawing boobs.
All right.
All that real life experience.
Exactly.
You asshole.
Whoa, we were giving you.
All right. Anyway,
Real life experience.
if there's
I think we're done.
if there are no further announcements, then we bring you Atavar Ascension.
I thought our intro was
Okay.
okay.
So, all right, we're back. Sorry about that. So, where we last left off, I am going to have the players tell me what they remember so that we can see
I
what they remember. And
legitimately remember nothing.
well, then we will start with Oscar.
Okay, so Leon was doing some sticky stuff because now he got his new mask and he can change his form, gathering information. He scheduled a duel with somebody without us knowing, while using his dream walking ability. While we were doing that, we chose to take a quest from Sandwich as a cover up for us not being put on the crime scene of what happened at the estate. We are currently at the campsite about to be attacked by a monster. We toast Royal Initiative. That's where we canceled the game. And Logan just finished his conversation in his dream walking with his big bad.
I think this is why I don't remember.
Mhm.
'Cause I definitely wasn't here for this.
He's pointing.
Yes, you're pointing to
I
what?
need a code. D&D Beyond's being stinky.
Oh, is that why?
All right.
I was like, why did I get that?
In addition to those details, we have a rendezvous set with Silver to drop off sensitive information pertaining to the 2 remaining rod placements. One
Yeah.
of which we know is in the continent of TOGG.
Yeah,
The other which being in Ravensbarrow itself.
Yeah, we had 3 days to do it. It took us a day and a half to get to where we're at to do the mission. We're gonna get the mission. It's gonna take us a day and a half to get back, and we'll have 1 day to recover before we meet up with her.
Yeah.
If we finish the mission quickly, yeah.
Try that. 'Cause that's what I just got.
Let's see. Did Gold and Leon fight again? I don't think so.
No, they
I
had.
think
Sorry, that's
Gold
not it.
actually was like supportive of Leon for once.
No, you're mistrusting of Leon now because now you don't know if you trust Leon Palance or now
the second one I
the
just sent
actor.
it
That's
Discord.
right, because he referred to himself as no longer Leon as the actor.
Mm-hmm.
The actor being the true self,
Mhm.
and he was being shady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love you.
Like
yeah,
You
real
guys
Slim
don't
Shady.
trust me.
Oh, I trust you.
Listen, I followed your ass. I know I can't trust you, bitch. But yeah, that's the
Well,
whole.
no, you know that she talks to bad guys.
Yeah,
No,
but as
I
not.
talk to shady people. There's technically a difference.
Now I should be able to pull character sheet.
Otherwise,
Lemon
yeah, we're hunting
pussy
basilisks.
dance.
Yeah, we needed to get what 6 Basilisk Eyes per sandwich was the goal.
I think so.
Yep.
That's like 1 more than 5.
Yeah, we need 6 Basilisk Eyes to complete the quest for the guild. Turn that in, whatever for sandwich, and then
We joined.
We've been a part of
you've
the
been a
guild
part of the guild
all
since day 1.
the
Yeah,
Adventurers
remember
League.
the Freelancers Association?
Oh, back in like 6 towns ago with the
Back in
honey
Kyber.
pot or whatever.
It's the
Yeah,
same
Kyber.
association.
It's the same.
They were only,
No, it's Continent Wide.
yeah,
And
the
there are some branches
the
in other.
European branch.
Yeah, there are some other branches in
Yeah,
other
this
countries.
is the London branch. All
I'm not judging.
Especially yourself.
right. Well, I
Don't-
believe that covers
Don't
recap.
look at
Jason.
me.
All right, so you guys
Us guys.
had
Not you.
not you
Oh,
had just
Not yet.
finished dealing with basilisks. That was one hell of a fight.
Yeah, I
What?
did so
What?
good in the fight.
No, they didn't. fight
Guys,
the basilisk.
I know.
if
We
he's
got
gonna
the
let
eyes.
us skip
Shut
the fight.
That was an amazing fight. You guys did so well. I'm just
Gold took out like
Do you
5
just
of them.
not want to run it?
no. I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, then also
I was about to say, this is
Like,
perfect.
Like,
I don't want to run
you
that
guys
fight.
you guys did a great job.
Yeah.
I can't believe you finished it already.
Leon made it halfway during the fight and came in and whooped some ass
Gold managed to persuade a basilisk
to just pluck out its own eyes.
Yeah, to just give him its eyes. That's all that happened.
It's on 15 still.
What?
The
The
This
roulette dice.
Oh yeah.
He's breaking my new D20.
I haven't done anything except spin it.
Yeah, but you spun it bad.
15's a pretty solid roll.
8. Okay,
So-
so it does work.
So you guys are getting ready to make your trip out now. The thing is,
We've been out for a while.
well,
We're already at the
Out of the
campsite.
oh, that's right. You guys did
We
make
were
camp.
setting
You
up
did
camp.
make camp. you
Yeah,
had
I
all
took
that
the
going.
third shift, and during the third shift, you're like, you hear it.
Yep.
And then I woke everybody up because I was like, oh shit, the fucking
That's
basilisk
right.
right here.
The motherfucking basilisks.
Would we have taken a long rest since the last time I
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
It's that
Thank
fucking
you.
You guys-
basilisk I hate.
You guys have had a long
How
rest.
do I
That
take
is-
a long rest? on
that is
D&D?
already the
You
case.
see the campfire thing? You hit that and you hit long rest. I know you know how to do that.
No, I don't.
You've done it before.
Yeah, when I said, hey, how do I do this?
I love you.
No,
This guy's driving really slow despite being on a motorcycle.
All right, hold
it's
on.
not a motorcycle.
Yeah, he's on a Harley
All
Davidson
this
Sportster.
I didn't
It's
know
been
you
a
could do
long
some guy.
day.
I didn't know
Without
could
you,
Uber
my
on a
friend.
motorcycle.
I
And I'll
could I-
tell you all about it when I see you again.
But what if they're blind?
There we go.
See them because he is blind.
Patch is technically
So
not
keep on
here, but
telling
not
him
here.
about it because he can't see you.
Whoa, nat
again.
20, Jen. Way to waste
I
it.
wasted it.
You're
All
with
right.
us, by the way.
Quick question
I
there for you,
assumed I
Jen.
was. Yeah.
Which purse are you using? The one that's actually under Doggy, or the one that's under Teeny Weeny Zach?
This one.
Probably under.
Good.
doggy.
Okay. Yeah. That is the one. All right.
Are you under doggy? Or are you
She
doggy?
could be.
I don't
She's kind of crazy. Percy
Better
is
to
definitely
come and
crazy.
sing.
All right.
Then sink in the cum.
I do not speak your mortal tongue well. Tell me.
Your tongue is mortal.
Yes.
Only this time.
Oh.
Elaborate on the concept of cum.
Zach, did you?
Well, you see, sir, it can be an action.
All right.
It could be an actual
Reaction.
noun.
So
Or
It
a
could
bonus
even
action.
be a verb, which is the same thing as an action.
so you guys,
Yeah, okay. Except
us
me.
guys,
I'm not
Us
there.
dudes.
you guys, except for Leon, because he did not come
Because
along.
he's special.
I am pretty special.
Yeah, and he got everything he needed to do. way
Especially
before we
bad
even got
at
to
playing
the
Dungeons and
campsite.
Dragons.
Yeah, which is why I'm gonna fly over to you because I got a fucking Pegasus.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, you have no idea.
we discussed that after the game.
Yeah.
No, we told him about the mission
Yep.
first time. When she was there when we came up with the plan.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't know where the fuck we are.
Oh, hold
He
on.
knows the
Can I-
general
Where we're
direction.
going.
Oh boy.
You can go talk to Sam Witch.
No.
Sending spell.
It's almost like I have the entire means of communication out of the entire party. Boo-ah.
Hey, I
Bro, where
can
the
cast
fuck
a
am I?
message.
So can I. You
Yeah.
went special.
No, I just meant you got sending. I got message, which is
All right.
far less
I'm
superior.
sorry. I've been incredibly condescending. allow me to reprise. I have communication.
Allow me to reprise. Yo, where the fuck we at?
Hey, if,
There's a bunch
I will
of
say,
fucking trees.
I found all you guys when I didn't know where we had been via a magic horse.
What do you mean, you
Well, that's
guys?
because you're Persephone.
Well, you knew where they were because you had been there before. Percy had not been there before.
Yeah. All right. So
I'm the real communication between one part of the group and the other part of the group that doesn't listen.
Yeah, you communicate concepts through fists
No, I talk in sign language.
and fists.
and yes, you talk in sign language. Yes.
He
Okay. Anyway. So you were on watch, correct, Torbek?
Yeah, and then you made me roll perception, and then I
And you heard some hissing.
Yeah, and then I woke everybody up.
Okay. As you're hearing this hissing sound, you wake everyone up, and I need you to roll initiative.
Can I use the 20 that I rolled for no reason?
Using my new bullet dice.
That's not
That's
bad.
a 7.
Okay. So you get to 7.
Hey, wait for the things.
It's okay, I'm still sleeping. You just spin it less hard, or you can stop it too.
No, but then it's gonna skip where it landed. It's also kind of.
It's still gonna be random.
Mhm.
What'd you get?
Dirty 20 with total.
Dirty 20. Got it?
Yeah.
I got a 23.
All right.
So you
And-
like to
Do you want to roll for Jonathan?
spin it and then go.
Because I thought he went with them.
That's right.
See, look, nat 20.
Oh, you got
Okay,
the first 20 on this dice.
Joe, Nathan.
I'm amazing.
I know you
Da,
are.
da, da,
That's why I married
da,
you.
plus
Good roll.
5 initiative.
God, you guys are so cute.
Yeah, I know we're adorable.
23.
Okay. And I think he's actually got a little more decks than gold.
I'm sure he does.
He has
Oh,
20 decks, yeah.
Yeah, bro, it's a row.
This
Alright.
dude said I dex.
Fucking,
I do
So-
nothing else.
I'm thinking just,
I need
I,
a perception
too, am
check
in
from
this episode.
Jonathan.
okay.
Oh shit, I'm the main character of this one.
Jonathan legit did
Never
the.
mind.
I'm gonna go out and get some cigarettes. I'll be right back.
Expect to be rolling this early in the session.
That's enough.
Can.
Okay. The underbrush just kind of at the edge of the where the campfire light is.
It's on the floor.
You see a bunch of movement there and you hear a lot of a hissing sound. You also pick up, I'll allow everyone else to roll
I'm
perception for
sleeping,
hearing.
it's fine.
Well,
We're
you
good.
not then. You're
Nah,
not.
we're,
But everyone else who wants to can roll perception hearing.
So, Leon?
No. Everyone else who wants to who's there. How's that? And away.
19.
17.
Both of you also hear some kind of like growling. It's like a weird growly sound and then and hissing and
It's like a grizzly bear.
something's going on.
Those hiss.
But it's Jonathan, it is your turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay.
Where are we?
At a campsite.
In the,
In a cave or in a forest?
In a
Nope,
forest.
Okay.
In a
And-
forest. You basically were traveling up towards the towards kind of northwest of Ravensborough because that is where the rumor of sightings of basilisks were about a day's journey. You guys left kind of later in the day, so you
I
traveled
just
for
kind
like
of
half a day.
assumed we were in a cave.
No, you're like half a day and into the forest.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna light a torch. Attempt to perceive.
Okay, again.
Well, yeah. That's a thing you can do.
So you can. However, I will say, in order for you to actually see anything more than you're seeing, you're going to have to move closer to the area with the torch, because otherwise the light from the campfire is going to be providing you
There's
just enough
campfire.
light. Anyway.
Okay, I didn't even know that. Okay,
Yeah, I said there's the light from the campfire is going out.
I'm stupid.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then instead, I'm going to still attempt to perceive.
Okay.
A 17.
Okay.
38.
So what do you, like I said though, what you have, in order to get more information than what you have to move closer. So what are you doing?
I'm going to move a teensy bit closer,
Okay.
and then I'm going to get behind a bush with a bit of a vantage point.
Okay, so you're going to try to get closer to a bush. So with the 17, what you do notice is that the amount of movement in that area is pretty freaking big, and you think you see like something attacking something else. You can't quite tell what's what because there's a lot of tall grasses and brush in this area, and it's just you're not. It's too dark to really see it well.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to hide.
Okay.
27.
Okay. All right. Next is gold.
Hearing what I hear, I would like to go ahead and at first level, I'm going to go ahead and cast Speak with Animals,
Okay.
so I can speak to the little animals.
Okay.
Did he roll for stealth on anything?
Yes, he just did.
He just went
He
27
went like 27.
Yeah.
27? All right.
He's invisible.
I'm not even going to
Motherfucker's
try and perceive you because I'd have to roll a nat 20 to do so. So I'm just going to make my way over towards the sound of the brush.
Making you
Oscar woke my ass up, so I don't care.
Yeah. Or Torbreck. I don't know. Oscar might have been.
Torvik. And I just walk through the bush brazenly. Like, what do I see?
Okay. So you're just walking straight towards the
Yeah.
commotion. Okay. As you walk through,
Like, I don't even have my weapons on me. I'm just
as you walk out there, in the tray, not on top of stuff. Okay. Yeah. Did you sleep in your armor?
I would imagine.
Well, you don't really sleep, you meditate.
Yeah, still. Just curious.
Go ahead, Jason.
Oh no, just
Do me dirty.
what's your AC without any armor? It's just your dex plus.
because- That would be 14.
Okay. So you're moving through and all of a sudden a huge amount of movement right in front of you and you just happen to like, whoa, and you jump and you see a big ass fucking like tail right through the brush, right like at shin level, like swish past you. It looked very
Basilisky.
no, very snake-like.
Well, I will.
And the
I-
commotion is all right there.
Do I?
Now here's what happens in the dark. You're an elf, so you have low light vision, correct?
I have dark vision. Yeah.
Yeah,
You have dark vision.
There's no low light vision in 5e.
Yeah, whatever. Same thing. Almost.
I can
not
see
quite.
in the dark a lot.
You can see in the dark.
See
So
in the dark.
now, when you're practically stepping on it, you still have effectively you've used movement and was it a bonus action for speak with animals
I believe it's an action
It's an
to
action.
cast. But
Okay.
Let me just verify.
Yeah, double
real
check that.
fast.
but you have whatever is left.
It's
either-
an action. Yeah.
Okay, so you have a bonus action left as you jump over that tail that went under you and kind of take another step and you almost step on kind of the back portion of a giant fucking snake that seems to be in a death match with a badger.
I know.
With a giant badger or a normal badger?
Oh, it's a big ass fucking badger. And there's literally like, this is a pretty thick area of woods. And it's in the bushes. And it's like, this thing is like, as near as you can tell, it's like halfway in a burrow that is under a bunch of bushes and halfway out. And it's like, this snake is like trying to get it.
So, because my character's half asleep,
Mhm.
I'm going to instinctively, like, kind of just out loud say, excuse me, and kind of like step to the side.
Hell yeah.
Okay, with speak with animals on.
Absolutely. So,
All right.
it's just kind of like in, like, weird parcel tongue, like,
Okay. All right. Torbrek. So you see Jonathan move off
Okay.
towards the area and then like disappear into the brush. You see Gold literally walk straight out there and kind of go, what? And he jumps and then he said, excuse me. What are you doing?
Persephone's still asleep, so I'm just gonna wait at the campsite till I hear blood and screaming curdles, to then run in with Gold's weapon just in case it gets to that point.
Okay. All right. So that's all you're doing?
Yep.
All right. So, Gold. What you see is this giant badger, which technically it's giant, but it's only a medium creature. So it's not as
It's
big.
giant for a badger.
It is giant for a badger.
it's not kaiju size.
No. It's like, but it's still pretty big. It's
That's
like
what I figured at first.
it's like Torbrek size.
Big bang.
But again, it's also half in, half out of a burrow. Now you can kind of see that now. It goes ahead and like tries to claw and bite at this snake that's trying to get it.
Schnacky.
And I roll shit. So it does nothing. The snake, on the other hand, it seems to back away a little bit from the badger. Its head turns and looks at you and says, "Mind your business." And then attempts to bite you.
He's
Well, that's
minding
not
his
letting me mind my
yeah.
business. I said, excuse me. This snake's fucking rude.
It is. It's a snake. And he's...
Hey, that's racist.
No,
Yeah, that's
that's snakeist.
stereotyping.
It's snakeist.
Snake.
Yeah. That's a 21 to hit. So I'm pretty sure that would hit even if you were wearing your armor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's got pretty big armor.
Yeah. So that is
At least like
for
25
7 points of
AC.
piercing damage, and I need a Constitution save.
I'm sorry. You said how much damage?
7.
Okay. I thought I heard 37.
No,
I
no,
was
7.
35.
Very confused.
7
That was-
points, and you
never
need a con save.
Hold on. There. Damage. That is a nat 20 for a 20.
Okay, yeah, that definitely, you're good. No problems.
So did it just bite me and recoil back?
Yep. And then it actually, like, turns its head back to the badger. And now, it is Sleepy Girl's turn. Percy.
Do I need to get up?
There's some construction going on, apparently.
I am waiting for a response.
I mean, like it's in character. It's not really.
Gold's gonna yell back. No, I got this.
All right, I'll go back to bed.
Okay. All right.
With no armor and weapons, like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'll find a big stick.
Leon, you have a feeling my compatriots are in trouble. Back to the top of the round. Jonathan.
Okay. I'm gonna take out my crossbow
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot this.
Okay.
But first, I'm gonna use my Doody Hoodah Doodingo
Your what?
to give advantage on the next attack.
Okay.
And-
Your helpful thingamabob?
Get extra 2d6 damage if I,
Nice.
the thing that it's always done since
Yes.
forever. And I should have advantage since I've
You do.
Yeah.
You are hidden.
No, it's not hidden, bro's invisible.
He's on another plane of existence.
23.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
All right.
Go ahead and roll your damage,
Jonathan
sir.
just one-shots the goddamn snake.
I feel like I have a little bit more HP.
Thing's got
And it's a pretty big snake. It's a large beast. The only reason you couldn't really see it is because the damn thing's like on the ground, in the brush, in all the tall grasses.
It's still only 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
It just happens to be.
It
50
also has to be
tall.
3 feet
15.
wide and, like 20 feet long or whatever.
15.
15 damage. You got it. Damage. All right.
What?
Anything else?
I'm good. I'm just
You gonna
selling
move it all? All right. Gold. You see a crossbow bolt come from nowhere because he was so hidden and pow, slams into the
Just
side of the
happens to be
snake.
like to the right of me in a bush. Like I almost kicked him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, hi.
Stumbles into a paintball field and sees a guy in a bush.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the snake, and I'm gonna go walk back to camp to get my weapon.
Okay.
I'll be right back, I say in parcel.
Okay. Very good. And let's see, speak with animals last 10 minutes. All right. So you cast Hunter's Mark and you move away from it. Yeah, it's focused on the badge right now. So it leaves you alone. Torbrek, you see Gold walking back.
Did you forget something?
You got my sword by chance?
Yeah. Here's your sword. Do I need to get involved?
Are you the one who woke everybody up?
No, this guy's a dick. I got this.
I thought it was a basilisk. And you're asleep.
I'll then,
Not with all this
assuming
fucking noise.
this like helps with my movement, I'm gonna turn back around and head back towards the snake.
Okay. Yeah, it's not that far away.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you guys you have enough. You can get to it.
Oh, I can get to the snake.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting into the bitch.
All right.
No, you have advantage on the first attack.
Ooh, yay!
Yep.
Well, I appreciate it. The first one was a nat 1, and then
Then a nat
18
2.
I
plus
was like, and so
9.
it's the second.
27.
Yeah,
That definitely
number.
hits.
All right, I'll just roll for a hit on my second attack. That was not even close to the tray. Second attack is a nat 20.
Oh, yeah. This is not going to be good for the snake.
So I'll go ahead and roll for the first hit, which is 1d8 plus 5.
Mhm.
And then I get the d6 for hunters. So that is 11 damage on the first
Okay.
magical slashing. And then
The quit.
6 plus cocked 12, 2, 14. That is going to be 19 damage on the second.
Nice. Very, very nice. All right. Technically, you couldn't have done all that because it wasn't your turn, but you know, it doesn't really
shouldn't
matter.
share.
It doesn't really matter in this instance too much. The
It never
badger,
ended my turn, so
the badger actually did hit, so
Yeah, he
he's gonna
never
do a
ended
little
his
bit of
turn.
damage.
Dad,
Hmm?
he never ended his turn.
No, he did. It went to Torbrek, and I said, "Torbrek, what are you doing?" And then he like, I say, "You see Gold walking out," and then
It's fine. The rest of us held our turn.
Nobody.
As soon as I heard I don't have to get involved, I'm like, okay, here's your shit.
here's my action movement.
Here's your shit. I'll be
All
here
right.
drinking.
And the badger actually, thanks to your attack,
Got a
does some
crit.
significant damage to him because he got a little distracted from getting stabbied.
Logan's getting eepy.
But it is now its turn, the snake's turn. And after that that pummeling it just took, it recoils back. If you want, you can take an attack of opportunity. Because it starts to try to slither away through the grass.
I am definitely going to go ahead and take an opportunity attack. That is going to be a 16.
That'll hit.
All right. Flavor wise, I say no in parcel, so I just stab into the end of its tail to try to keep it from moving away.
Okay.
Minimal damage. 7.
Okay. And unfortunately, because you don't have Sentinel, it doesn't actually pin him to the ground.
Oh yeah, I,
But
I'm
you
not
tried.
that cool.
You
This
tried.
is all flavor.
Oh yeah. It tried, and he does start. The snake does start slithering away, and what you hear, since you got speak with animals, is, "Fuck you guys! I'm going home. Just trying to feed my babies. Fuck you!"
You bet
Then
him.
it takes off,
You fucking
Shouldn't
bet
have
him.
bit me, bitch.
and then you hear this. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Aren't you
Didn't get my
eternally
den.
grateful?
Do you need any healing or
Nope.
anything?
I'm good.
All right.
Go
well,
away.
Good night.
Where are the basilisks?
The what?
He didn't understand
He
you.
doesn't.
I don't understand me.
The what? I know. That's why he said the what.
Oh,
Like, what? What's that guy talking about?
he's asking about basilisks.
What the fuck's a basilisk?
Stony lizard. If it looks at you, you turn to rock.
Oh, those things.
Do you know where they are?
Not here. I'd eat them.
Where do you eat them?
Well, not like eat it. If they try to get me, I'd eat them.
Where do they try and get?
They don't.
It's
If they were here, I'd take care. I'd tear them up.
Where do you see them?
I don't. They ain't here. I'm here. They're not.
This badger don't know shit.
This badger got the attention span of a pea.
Where's not here?
Is this a trick question?
No.
Anywhere that's not here.
All right.
I
Well,
don't know. I kind of like him.
I like the badger too.
You want to be our team mascot?
You don't know how badly I want an animal companion
I know you
campaign.
do. I know
I
you
just
do.
don't know if I want it to be a badger with the fucking brains of a badger.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna go ahead and thank him and start walking away.
All right. You're welcome. What'd I do? That's all right. Whatever. He turns around and you see, kind of like comes out of the burrow, turns around, goes head first in the burrow. Then you see a bunch of fresh dirt kind of fly up behind him and start kind of plugging up the hole behind him.
I need dynamite.
I have alchemist fire.
And that's all that happens during the night.
Awesome.
That was it. That's all she wrote.
Yay.
I'm going back to bed.
Yeah.
You don't sleep, you meditate.
Same thing.
I enjoy sleeping.
Oh, Mr. Do Good.
Gold just flecks you off and then rolls over.
There is something that I wanted to try to do
Okay.
before I went to bed.
Sure.
I would like to meditate / pray to see if I can contact the goddess who contacted me in the Feywild to come to this place.
I'm gonna try and get a deity to cross planes.
I mean, weirder shit has happened.
Wiener shit.
I don't even know which god it is. I read my backstory while we were not playing for a couple days, and I was like, I have a couple questions I gotta ask. There's some things that I forgot.
I just remembered, I've got a fucking story.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So, let's look at this. All right. So you guys head on in the morning, I assume.
Jeez.
Okay. So, Leon, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
I don't know.
Apparently sleeping.
Oh,
I don't know if I'm in the headspace for this, and he's not even with them, so.
Well, that's why I'm asking what are you doing so that you can eventually be with them because you said you were going to try to get there.
I know, but I don't really want to be here right now.
Okay. Well, there's a change of things.
I'm sorry.
I wish you said something.
I didn't know ahead of time. I had a very stressful day.
Well, why don't you drink a soda and let's see if we can go through just a little longer.
I've been drinking. All right, I'll hold out for just a tad longer.
All right. So let's just say, how would you, if you were going to try to catch up to the group, get caught up to the group?
I would use my handy dandy trusty wusty sending spell.
Okay.
As I pluck the strings of my instrument and use a spell slot and the gold I message or I send all done on my end. Where are you so I can catch up?
where the fuck are we?
Far, far away.
Where the outskirts of Ravensboro, I think, is what the
Yeah, but did we go north? Did we go
You wouldn't.
east?
Gold would know exactly where you were.
I know
Insert-
Goldwood, I'm asking.
Insert directions here.
He would be able to say yes. We we took a north by northwesterly course out of Ravensboro, left through the westmost gate.
Hey, just
Headed that
check my
way.
thing.
Alright.
Just
I mean,
ping him a
he'd be
location.
able- you're a ranger. This is something you'd be able to do.
Alright, just remember, I'm not a ranger.
Mhm.
You're not a
We
ranger?
went northwest from Ravensboro. Headed to mountain to kill basilisks. About a day's out.
Nice.
yeah, we were on foot. His biggest is probably get him.
You would have an idea of where that in general is. So, you guys have about half a day's travel left because you did a half a day yesterday. Took your rest for the night, and now you got half a day left. The nice thing is, Leon,
Mm-hmm.
on a Pegasus, can actually move the same distance that you're moving, in half a day, he can catch up to you.
Awesome.
So, all I need from you is a perception check from you to see if you see them, and I need a perception check from you guys to see if you see him in the air.
That's a no for me.
19.
Also-
26.
Also 19.
All right, so you two see him and just start kind of waving, which, the extra motion, you kind of, purposely get out into the open a little bit and you're, waving, which makes it easy for you to see them. So you're able to fly down, you catch up with them just as you're kind of coming up to the base of, it's not really mountains, but it's more like really rocky hills.
Okie
And this is the area that, according to the information you got from the guild, this is where the sightings were. Okay, you don't see much else around this area. There's no developments, or you didn't see any farmsteads or anything in this region. But you do notice some signs of perhaps some logging. Maybe a couple people, trying to be woodcutters and come up this way, chop down some trees, collect them, make some money off of that. Okay. So you do see, it looks like, a few trees here and there chopped down. So obviously someone would have been able to report that there are basilisks in the area. So that's what you kind of take a look at. Let's see. You also do see that the area itself is very rocky, lots of crevices, lots of areas for basilisks or other creatures to basically burrow in, hide in, including there seems to be some kind of a river coming down through this area, and what looks to be kind of a small lake attached to it. So
It's just a nice inlet from the ocean.
yes, the river looks like it must go out to the ocean to the north, and this area is like it's kind of coming off, maybe a spring or something further along that's
You okay?
filling up this river.
What's that about?
Breathing.
He likes to breathe.
Slowly waking up.
So, what do you guys do?
Hey guys, it's me, the actor. I'm here.
Get used to
That's such a sad father disappointed
So-
sigh. Just like,
Did I miss when he changed his
Like
name
finding out your child's a
officially,
furry.
or
no, you were there.
Well, you weren't.
You were in the room.
Yeah. None of
Percy
you
was
were
there?
here.
Jen was not.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Well, suppose we'd ought to start hunting down this basilisk.
Agreed.
Well-
Do we want to get a Pegasus eye view?
That was what I was thinking.
That's not a bad idea. You mind if I hop up there with you?
Come along.
Two dudes on a magical horse.
Two dudes in a little coat. That's all right.
We fly around and scan the area.
Okay. So
Can I, instead of making a perception check, do a survival check?
I was
to-
gonna say that's what Ranger does. So yes, you absolutely can. Leon would do a perception
25.
check. Very nice.
20.
Okay. With your powers combined,
Teamwork.
you notice as you get up in the air near the banks of that lake, there seems to be some like furrows in the earth and stone that are kind of going from the shore into the water, and you see some movement under the surface of the water. It's pretty fucking big.
Pretty big.
There also seems to be something that you would be looking for specifically. That's kind of what you see with your perception check there, Leon. What you would be looking for specifically is when Leon kind of points out those furrows, those scratches in the earth. You look a little bit further up, and you see what it looks like some kind of burrow near the stones. Okay. It looks like a pretty big opening.
So how many of the eyes do we need to get again?
See,
6. I don't know how many they have. So.
I would imagine 2.
Well,
it was
I
confirmed that they actually do have 6 each at the end of last session. So that means that if all are intact, but probably not.
I thought that would wake you up a bit.
well, if we're lucky, we'll kill every goddamn basilisk. They don't contribute anything to society.
Except cool statues.
On our travels,
I'll have to
could
look
I
to see if
have
we have
like
statues over there.
attempted to do some research
You
into
could also save
basilisks
those
at all?
You know what? Sure, why not? I'll say you could give me let's say
What'd you get?
an investigation.
Yeah.
And burst immigration.
That's a 9.
9. Okay.
They big.
Not the greatest, but you do
Yeah,
get
I
some
rolled a
info.
9 too.
You do get some info.
When I didn't even mean to click on a dice.
Where are you hiding the list? The
I can't.
okay, there we go. So what you do find out.
Mine in the third.
So you find out that what you are looking for, and based on the reports, you're able to find out that these basilisks that you're looking for are not like the traditional little basilisk you
Oh no.
would normally look for. It's based on the information you've got. This is a rare breed. This is actually a huge creature.
Mm-hmm.
It does have 6 eyes. So as long as it's intact, you're good. Okay, if you get all the eyes intact. But these creatures, you know them based on what you're reading on. There's not a ton of lore about them that you could find, but you did find they're huge, and they're amphibious. So they tend to live most of their lives in the water. They prefer the water. They can move around really well, but they also do come up on shore, and they actually make burrows on land. And sometimes their burrows actually connect to the water underneath. So they're interesting creatures.
I would have relayed all this information.
Yes.
To the party. Okay.
Does any of us actually know how to swim?
Yes.
I mean, I
Yes.
know how to swim doesn't mean I got a swim speed.
Yeah, I was like, I imagine
You
we're
all can swim.
That was in my
capable.
It's just your swim speed. If you don't have a listed swim speed,
Should
it's
be like
half your movement.
Yeah.
you know. So
I can run on water.
Let's see here.
you can. So
Straight up a Naruto character.
So what are you guys doing? You're up in the air with all this information that Percy gave you, and you're seeing these things. You two and Jonathan are still kind of on the ground.
I'm waiting for to get a signal or something to move in.
The actor's gonna look at Gold and say, "Do you want to stay up here, or do you want to go back to the ground?"
Well, we should tell them to move in. Our best approach is probably to either sneak into the den and see if there's one that we can deal with there quietly, or try and lure one out of the water.
I feel like the first option would be something you're better at right now.
Well, let's go down to the ground then, and at the bare minimum have you, me, and Jonathan infiltrate the nest.
I feel that I'd be better service as a lookout in the air.
Okay. Well, I suppose Jonathan and I will, at the bare minimum, see if I can't get Torbrick.
Okie dokie.
So, we head back down to the ground.
Okay. So you're gonna maintain aerial lookout. You guys are on the ground.
I love flying.
Tell me what's going on.
Can you sneak around at all?
Does anyone know how long my Hound of Ill Omen lasts? Because I cannot find that anywhere.
Your hound.
Pretty decently.
I
I mean, I don't wear any
Is it
heavy
till
armor.
he
by
dies or I
sense.
sense.
freeze them? Because like
Let's
I
see
don't
here.
see anything.
Plus,
on
if I
here.
can stun them, you guys can just go for the parts that are not the eyes.
I'm reading it. Why don't you guys
Well,
figure out
either
exactly
way.
what you're doing?
So my idea is we just cut off the head. We get all 6 eyes on the head.
There's no guarantee way to assure the quality of the eyes unless we remove them there.
Because I see the last one he disappears if you hit 0.
Yeah,
But-
that's all I'm seeing.
Or after 5 minutes. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
5 minutes.
I totally missed that.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm not gonna summon him now because that would be stupid.
So yeah.
Okie doke.
Do you
Either
want-
way. Let's have you, me, and Jonathan go into the burrow.
Do you want this fireball up in the air with recon team?
Might not be a bad idea. Otherwise, we can have her out on the water's edge trying to lure them away. Or doing any number of other things.
What do you want to do?
It's a good question.
7, 8.
I did not realize that was directed at me. I was looking at all my artillery.
Speaking of artillery, what does the artillery want to do?
Well, I love not going into danger. That sounds super duper. I don't want to go in the water because they're gonna have the advantage. So avoiding the water, 10 out of 10. Are there like trees and stuff over by where the burrow situation
There's
was?
some bushes and some
I
trees,
said
but
trees.
it's
I don't want a bush. I don't want
well,
height.
no, well, yeah, but there are some bushes and some trees, but this is very rocky terrain, so it's more like scrub grasses coming up in between rocks. So you might see a tree here or there, but
Who's going up on a horsey?
Me. Recon.
All right, I could also use a horse.
All right. I will warn you though. You say you want to stay away from danger, but I'm a melee build, so soon as I see something to attack, the Pegasus goes straight to it.
Is there like a high rock I can go perch myself on?
give me a perception check. Just straight perception.
It's a 15.
Sure. You see one. Once everyone kind of points out, "Hey, look, there's what looks like the burrow over there, etc." Blah blah blah. You kind of look around and you say, "Oh, you know what? If I can get over there."
Sounds great. I'm gonna do me one of
You'd be
those.
So that way you figure you're probably going to be about 30 to 40 feet away from the burrow entrance.
That's fine. I need to be about 120 feet.
Yeah, that's
right.
You're not even that close. You're really close, but you are on a rock that is kind of on the water's edge, but it's a big one, so you're probably 20 feet off the water.
I'll take it.
So like you could fall into the water from there. It'd be a nice little jumping spot if you ever clear out all the basilisks, you know.
All right.
But
You can fly.
yeah. So that's what your plan is. Okay, so you're up in the air. Persephone has made it over to that rock, and you two and Jonathan are going for the burrow. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep.
All right, so I will need stealth checks from you guys, unless you are just gonna. You don't really need to. Well, Jonathan.
Are you doing stealth?
I am, yeah. I'm using my Cloak of Elvenkind to give me
He's
advantage
actually
on
got a
the
pan
dex
and
on
a
the
sword.
stealth
He's
check.
just banging them the whole time.
23.
22.
21. Question.
No, 25.
Ooh.
Wow.
Cramp.
I rolled a nat 20. I thought I was gonna see you guys. Nope.
No, got a bonus
fuck
on you.
yourself.
Even with that, I still
19 on the die plus 3. I was like,
10 on the die plus 13. No.
okay.
Nat 20 on the die, -1.
Sorry, guys, I got a +8 to stealth with advantage
that's-
right now.
That doesn't add up though. Why is a basilisk though? No, wait a second. No, that
Based
isn't.
on wisdom, dude.
No, but that isn't the lore. I remember reading that basilisks, funnily enough, do have bad eyesight.
Mm-hmm.
Bad eyesight.
It's called Badice.
I got the bad eyesight.
Bad eyesight.
They love the basilisk.
I saw Harry Potter.
I saw a hairy beaver.
I saw
That
a
was a
pop
bad
up of Harry.
That was a bad.
No, it's called using Google Images.
Okay.
Without the safety parental search
Without
on.
the-
Incognito.
That's a big beaver.
So- now you're making me think of Leslie Nielsen movies. All right. Nice beaver. All right. So, what's the party marching order between you two and Jonathan? Who's who's leading the pack going into this.
I'll let the guy who's
entry?
hunted them before go in the front.
I can see in the dark, and I'm good at hunting things, so
Okay.
I will be first.
I
All
can
right.
also see
What about
that.
between you and Jonathan?
I think I can also see in the dark.
Ranger.
So
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah,
stick.
Jonathan can.
I'll stick to the back.
Well, you're flying. Oh yeah, you're.
Jonathan.
Yeah. Just stick to the back. Okay.
No, I imagine you flying
So-
on the Pegasus, barely behind us in the tunnel. I'll be in the back.
So
You'll find
Persephone
fucking
and Leon, or the actor, you see those three kind of come to the entrance of the tunnel and slip into the tunnel. You don't see any abnormal movement, like you don't see anything that would indicate that they're spotted as far as you can tell. You two and Jonathan find yourselves in, it's a pretty wide opening, okay, but you know it's really not too comfortable if you were going to try to walk, next to each other, because it's big, but it's like one of those things where it's dug out and the animal literally, as it goes through, is basically in there, squeezed in there, kind of. It goes down a ways, and after about 20 feet, it takes a right and then opens up more, and in there you see there is a bunch of debris and twigs and stuff, and lots and lots and lots of pieces of gray stone that all jagged and broken up, like a whole bunch of them. It's almost like a bed of them, and it's scattered everywhere. All three of you give me a perception check.
On a quick side note, can I have a spell prepared for if I see him jump out that I can shoot off?
Sure.
Mine should be.
I'll allow.
Mine should be at disadvantage, I assume.
Yes. Unless you want to light a torch.
Nope.
21.
Okay.
16.
19.
Oh, nice. All right. You all notice as you're looking. Look at all these pieces of jagged stone. Wait a minute. That one looks like a human hand. That one looks like a foot of something. And wait a minute. There's other. Is that like an axe? And is that like clothing or something? Or what the hell's going on here? Okay. You also notice in this space, towards the back portion of it, there looks like a pool of water.
Mm-hmm.
And for you two that can see in the dark, it looks like kind of the slope of the rock that you're on, the dirt and rock, like kind of goes down into it, so that, and you see more furrows there, like some slips in, maybe goes somewhere, maybe comes back up that way, or could come through the main entry. That's what you see in there.
Is Jonathan?
What?
Jonathan?
Yes.
He the only regular one.
Why'd you say that like Gambit? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself.
Let's take vantage points.
All right.
You more towards the center. Jonathan, right. I'll be on the left. And I'm going to grab one of the hands.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to wait for them to hide and get ready.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Each
Go ahead and give them stealth checks.
holding the stone hand.
Wow.
No, I'm going to throw it in the water to
26.
try and lure something out.
Okay.
Nat 20 for 23.
Nice. Okay.
Actually, I have advantage, so I might as well crit fish. 16 plus 8. So
24.
24.
You
So
easily
23,
hit the water.
24,
It wasn't
26.
hard.
Well, sorry, that was the stealth check.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, you
I
are
imagine I
easily-
can toss the hand and not
Yeah.
worry about that.
You have
Alright.
to throw to throw.
So-
I mean, you have to roll to throw.
Yeah, so it's not hard to hit the wall.
7 plus whatever the fuck I get.
Yeah, it's not hard to throw.
It
So-
lands right next to it.
It goes in the water, makes a splash. Persephone and Leon, I need perception checks.
I'm so good
You
at
see
this.
like 6 shadows all converge.
Oh, I'm actually kind of good at this.
28.
It's a perception's a +0, so it's an 18.
Okay, both of you, you from your vantage point, you all of a sudden see there's like movement in the water, like like just underneath the surface, so you kind of see like some wave action happening, and you're like, ooh, that's some decent sized wave, and then literally kind of going right past you, and then under you see something. It's the water's not clear enough for you to really catch it. There's a little bit of glare and stuff like that, but something big just went like under. Leon, what you see is from your vantage point,
I got a 28.
yeah, something in the water, big, swims kind of up near the surface, goes off, going almost straight towards where Persephone's at, with another one behind it, and they go underneath, almost underneath where the rock that she's at, just kind of disappear under. Okay, that's what you see.
Okay.
I would like to cast message towards my boys
Okay.
in the underground. Get
Okay.
ready.
Okay. That works fine
Yeah, I
because
don't know how far away they are, but
they're not 120 feet. Not only that, but there's technically enough kind of
Mhm.
open distance. It does work. So, anyone in particular you're trying to contact with this?
Probably Gold, since he's the only one in the party who doesn't hate me out of the other two.
I don't think Jonathan hates you.
Yeah, Jonathan broke up with me.
I don't think he hates you though.
He never dated you in the first place.
No, we did. Kinda.
I don't know if that was dating
I
or
don't
just.
know.
You try to take advantage of
I
him.
did. It was
And try
fun.
you try to have your way with him. I don't think that counts as
Oh,
dating.
she did have her way with him.
Have y'all ever dated anybody before?
No.
Yeah, apparently not with perceptive mentality.
Anyway,
Well,
so
hearing that, I'm going to immediately then knock an arrow.
okay. At that point, what happens is in the cave. Well, I'm going to do this first so that's what you did. Is there anything you're doing, Leon?
Hadn't thought of that. Hadn't thought of anything. No.
Because you're seeing this, you can do something to kind of react to seeing, hey, oh shit, this is happening.
I'm gonna cast Wish real
It's
quick.
fun.
Wish?
Yeah.
Well, no, you don't have that.
I don't.
Or does your instrument have that?
Come on, man. No wish.
No. I think what you meant
What level
is
spell is that? Like
dish. It's like a
That's not
cooking.
probably.
Yeah.
It's a cooking spell called
Yeah, we are
dish.
nowhere near that level.
I thought we were.
No,
We're
you're
getting
like 7 levels away from that.
Okie dokie.
Hold on. I cast minor illusion of a wish.
And I do.
What you do is a little wishing well appears and a coin flips into it, and everyone goes, "Oh, it's cute."
I was gonna be like, how does a wish look?
Yeah, no,
That's how it
like that, or like the genie in the bottle.
Little,
you know?
little bottle, little lamp appears. You rub it. Little tiny genie comes out. Goes, "Hey."
Uh,
Well, while you're thinking of what you want to do, you two and Jonathan,
Yes.
the water in that little pool, like, splashes up as a large, like, well, huge creature pops up on there. It looks very snaky-like. In fact, let's see here. I don't want to.
Snaky.
Yeah, I don't want to put the whole stat sheet on
I
there.
mean, you can show us the whole stat sheet. It's
No, I don't
fine.
think so. I don't think so.
Choose the snip tool. I'm just
Hell yeah.
When a fastest comes
Yeah,
along.
well, let me do this. There we go. All right, this will looks like that.
Great MS Paint job.
yeah.
Yeah,
Roll.
I do kind of ugly.
Do kind of vessels.
Okay, so looks very large, and it kind of comes out of the water and lands, and there's not a ton of space in here. This thing, like I said, it's it's kind of an open chamber a little bit, but it's not that big, and it comes in and kind of lands in there, and then another one right next to it, bam, next to it, and they sniff a little bit. Have you figured out what you're doing?
Yeah, so Leon's just gonna listen really hard. Sorry, the actor's just gonna listen really hard to see if he hears where they moved to.
See if you can hear them screaming.
That too. So,
You're trying to listen to the underwater creatures or to these guys?
well,
Echo.
the big guys went underwater, so can't see him anymore.
Right.
So if they're making a move on anything, I might be able to hear him.
Okay. Fair enough.
Perception.
Yep.
25.
With that, you hear some sounds kind of like water splash from like the cave area.
And I'm gonna advance towards the entrance of the cave.
Okay.
I will say, if it's looking for me, it has disadvantage according to my.
Oh, I no, it cannot find you guys. You've literally stealthed yourselves into other dimensions with your stealth check. I would have to roll natural 20s, and even then I still can't find you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because you're way too stealthy.
Damn, that's crazy.
But they're both there.
Because you can smell it.
Kind of moving around. As more and more of them comes out of the water, more of their bodies.
Oh, I thought you meant more
No.
than two. I was like, oh
There's
god.
like 10 of them in this goddamn room.
As more of their bodies start coming out of the water, you realize that it's about to get real crowded in here. You guys are essentially hiding in like little crevices and like behind a couple rocks here and there in just some of the shadow and stuff as best you can, which if you hadn't gotten such amazing stealth checks, you'd essentially been trying to go, it's dark, I'm just going to hang out right here in the corner, and you'd be essentially just out in the open. But as these two creatures get more and more into their little den and are moving around and looking at things and sniffing and whatever, you are pretty sure that, if they keep moving like that, they're probably going to bump right into somebody. Because there's not a lot of space in there.
Alright.
So, what are you guys doing?
Bow shot I prepared.
You gonna let it go?
I am right at the neck of the one closest to me.
Okay. I will then need initiative from everybody. Oh no!
Any
You want it from
shinny
me too?
Yes, everybody.
Everybody dance now. 20 for Leon, 18 for Jonathan.
22 for gold.
19.
18 plus 4.
Okay, so let's see here. Percy, you said what?
16.
16. Leon?
20.
Alright. What's your dex?
Plus 4.
Gold?
22.
Torbrick?
19.
Jonathan?
18.
There we go. Alright, that should be everybody. So, Gold, you actually happen to be first anyway, even though you were letting off the arrow first, so you kicked it off. You actually are first, too, so that kind of just works out. So, go right ahead.
And is he not get a surprise attack?
Oh, yeah, this is surprise round. So, you go right ahead and roll your attack.
Surprise attack. That is. Yeah. 13 plus. I can't find my goddamn equipment.
Should be.
There we go. 13 plus 8. So that's a
definitely
big
hits.
number.
Yeah, that's 21. That definitely hits.
21.
All right.
21.
So that, or actually, it was a plus 10. My bad. Anyways,
That definitely hits him.
that is 8 damage for the surprise attack.
Okay. Any particular type of damage? Just-
This would be non-magical piercing right
Okay.
now.
So, that hits him.
All right.
It now knows that somebody's here.
Yeah.
Does Does it go?
Is
to my
that
turn?
all the attacks you have?
Well, does it go to my turn now, or
I think
Well,
it's
no,
still a surprise.
it's still
oh,
surprise
still
round.
surprise round? All right. Well, then I
So
will.
effectively, it is your turn. Right
Okay. Bonus action. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Hunter's Mark on it,
now. Okay.
and then I'm going to loose another arrow.
Well, if never mind.
Am I not allowed to space out attacks like that?
No, you can. You can.
Yeah.
I'm being stupid because I'm stupid.
No, you're fine.
Everybody's done once in a while.
I'm
Mhm.
dumb all
That is a
over the while.
27 to hit.
Too high.
No, it's not. It's just right. And you know it.
All right, that is 11 plus 4, 15. Now, magical piercing.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Look at all that magical non-damage.
Magaga.
Excuse
Bless you.
As I will,
Oh, excuse me again.
as Gold's looses arrow, he then sneezes, casting Hunter's Mark, and
Okay.
looses another arrow.
All right. Sounds good.
Nice.
Hunter sneeze. Got it.
Yeah, he was
Hunter's
about
Mark.
to sneeze and realized he just had to start now.
Oh, okay.
Sneezer's mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him. Shit, I'm gonna give away our position. Might as well fire an arrow. All right. So, Leon,
Mhm.
technically, you and Persephone are outside and don't know that he has loosed an arrow yet.
Correct.
So you don't actually get a surprise round this round.
No,
But I will say I was already heading toward the mouth of the cave, so
You are still doing. That's fine.
All right.
You are already heading that way. Torbrek, you're in there,
I got a pee.
so you get a surprise round.
Cool. Hop it,
Okay,
pop,
so
pop,
it's a
pop.
whole round of
Yeah, I'm
turns
allowing
and
it this way because
trying to figure out,
because of
okay.
these three guys were like
Yeah,
right in
no,
there.
No,
and
totally
as soon as-
fair. I
yeah.
was just confused.
And as soon as he looses an arrow, they're gonna be like, "Fuck yeah, go!"
Yeah.
So I'm allowing full round in this
They would've
in
pretty
this circumstance, just because of how it is.
19 plus 7, and then a
Hits.
net 20 plus 7.
I don't know if that second one hits. Fuck off. All right, so are you going after the same one that Gold shot?
Yeah.
All right.
Just go for the same one.
All right, so you run up to it, and so you had to move about 15 feet.
That's fine.
You get up there, and you give the old smacky smacky. Both hit. So roll your damage.
The first one, which is 5 points of damage.
Okay, now,
Yeah.
before you roll damage for your second hit, I need you to make a Constitution save.
19 plus.
Okay. You're fine. So roll your damage for your second attack.
You have not turned to rock or stone.
Uh, 12 points of damage.
Okay. So 5 and 12, and I need another Constitution save.
Did you get the hint?
Yeah. You. Come on. 17.
Okay, so as you punch this thing with your first hit, and then you whip around and kick it, or whatever it is you did for the second hit,
He whipped it.
both times, this creature seems to be covered in kind of a slimy coating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know, something maybe to protect its skin, its scales, or whatever,
Yeah.
and it like kind of comes off and splashes against you as you attack this thing, and it makes you kind of go, "Oh God, what the hell?" Okay, and you shake it off.
Weird question. Is it a poison or a disease?
No,
Okay.
It's a condition.
and then of course, as always, Logan's in the bathroom when the character he's running is up. So we'll
Well,
come back to that.
yeah, either way, you can't really see it because it's
Yeah, but hey, perfect time.
dark.
Logan, do you do the advantage attack?
Do I?
Yeah.
As Jonathan.
Yeah.
Yes, which will
Yes.
actually be at standard because he is in the dark.
No, he doesn't get advantage. He gives advantage.
Oh, is that
to the
what you're
next
saying?
attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do that attack. Yes.
Standard.
That thing. Yeah,
His
his
advantage is
attack is at
canceled out by the
disadvantage
fact that
because
he's
it's
the
dark.
Oh, my attack should be a flat roll because he detected gold, not me.
Oh yeah, because you're still hidden.
Yep. So it's Jonathan's turn then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, Jonathan's gonna.
Yep, fair enough. He did detect gold and not you.
Yep.
So, but now they also know where Torbrek is.
Yep. So helpful, coordinated strike, Gugu Gaga Gadiga,
Goo goo gaga.
Gudaga Gadiga, and He's gonna
Okay.
shoot at the basilisk, also in the throat.
Okay.
So that's a 23.
That hits.
All right.
That's crazy, bro. That hit.
And he's crossbow bolt, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's good. 19 points.
Ouch.
That is a fair amount of damage.
I rolled pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah, looks
I
like
rolled max on this, a 1 on this, but then a 5 on the next one.
All right. It
Mind
would
if I
be
see that
Percy's
D4?
turn next, but again, this is the
Yeah.
this was the surprise round, so to speak.
Can I like
that thing be looking pretty.
see if I can kind of vaguely hear what's
That guy
happening
got
now that
You
noise is
you
being
now
made?
hear
I got
commotion.
that.
Yes, both you and Leon hear commotion and can be like, "Oh shit, it's go time."
How
But on your turn.
reasonably far away is it from
You're
where I
20
am?
feet from the
From the
oh, I
end.
see. No, you were 30 to 40 feet from the entrance,
Mhm.
and then they probably went about 20 feet down and turned right for about
Okay,
10 feet
so-
before it opened up.
Okay.
So technically, you want to call it like 80 feet total,
Oh,
70, 80
That's
feet.
fine. Thank you.
You can hear there's some noise.
Yeah.
Gold, you are up again. This is your actual round one time.
Fantastic. On the one that I have marked with my hunter's mark,
Mm-hmm.
I'm then going to, as a bonus action, activate my cool Horizon Walker feature to gain that additional D8 and make all my damage force damage.
Oh, nice.
So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to do the same shit. We're gonna attack with a bow.
Okay.
That is a 24 for the first attack. And an 11 on the second.
Okay.
That was a
the
natural
first
one,
attack.
by the way.
First attack does hit.
Alright. So that will be...
Yeah, I don't even know why you said 11 because natural 1 is.
Yeah, auto fail.
Because it's still an 11.
Fair enough.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, which one?
Go with the dovetail.
No.
Yeah, he ran away from me.
Alright, that is
He's like-
15 damage on that hit.
Okay.
And it's all
Okay,
force.
that's
How much
15,
damage?
all
15.
fours.
Nice.
I rolled really bad.
Okay.
It was 2 d8s and a d6 plus 4.
Damage is damage.
Leon, it is now actually your turn.
All right, horsey gonna swoop down and gallop straight up to the bitch.
Okay, so on your horse, what is your Pegasus movement speed?
So,
A shit ton.
Flying and then non-flying.
Yep.
I need both.
so the portion of getting there that is flying would be 90 feet.
Okay.
Moving would be 60.
All right. So, yep, you're able to get there, and you don't have dark vision, do you?
I'm a half elf. I do.
Oh yeah.
Let's do the elephant.
Everybody with dark vision, pretty much. All right.
Yeah.
Not
bro.
Jonathan.
Not Jonathan. Though. All right.
He's
Jonathan's
the odd
special for
man
not
out.
having-
So you get in there, and you now see Gold and Jonathan are kind of near the different opposite sides of this cavern, and both of them have been firing bows or bolts at the one that's closest to Gold.
Yeah.
That Torbrek is now like right up in the face of and punching. The other one, who is just kind of a little bit behind this one and getting out of the water there, it's still about 10 feet away from where Torbrek is, but you know it's now coming up, and both of them are probably in total no more than about 15 feet away from either you or Jonathan. Just different sides of the room, but they're like, okay.
Gotcha.
So that's where they're at. But Leon, you come in. You are now, I assume, going straight up to the one
Straight up.
Torbrek's at.
And
Easily able to do that.
These are huge size.
Yes.
All right. So bonus,
Freaking huge.
bonus action. I'm gonna flourish my rapier
Huge.
and activate a branding smite on it
Okay.
at 5th level,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, send out there, buddy.
and then I will attack with my rapier for 17.
That hits.
All right. So that'll be this, 5 of these, and then I will also use a bardic inspiration for defensive flourish.
Okay.
Which my bardic inspiration is a D10. Okay. Okay. D10. So this will be 12. 16, 17, Ooh. Nice. All right, so 41 points of damage, all magical,
Jesus Christ.
and my AC will be 26 until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Suck it.
Does the horse jack you off too?
Apparently.
If only. This is what I'm built to do, man.
So I do need a Constitution save.
Right, because these things turn you to stone. Right. Okay.
I want to turn the horse to stone and just fucking plummet to the goddamn ground.
That's fun. Well, I'm on the ground right now.
Oh, you're on the ground now.
Mhm.
My
I mean,
bad.
Yeah, it's a cane.
I figure you're just constantly floating. I am
Just random hover. He's like T-pose floating.
What else is new? 8.
Hey,
God
so
dang it.
you
The
as
saving
you
throw is
strike this thing,
Mm-hmm.
the coating, the slimy coating that's on it, like splashes up on you,
Mm-hmm.
and you start to get stiff. You are now restrained. So your speed 0, can't benefit from any bonus of speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attacks have disadvantage. You also have
I know.
disadvantage on dex saves.
The problem is
See,
I'm
that's-
the only one with them.
That's cool because I'm not the one moving, so I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
And I don't give a shit about disadvantage.
but this guy,
I have another attack. It's-
you don't need another attack,
Oh.
as you see. Leon stabs this
fucked him up.
fucking thing.
It is
Starts to get
hold on a second.
stiff. He's like, "What the fuck?" And this creature goes, like falls over, thrashes for a bit, and boom, stops moving.
Okay.
I love the idea that he gets stuck with his rapier inside it. Like, I can't move. Gold.
No, and that's the thing. You are on the horse now, and it's like, fuck, this is difficult to move.
All right.
Okay,
To
your horse still has a little bit of movement.
the next one.
Okay, you have enough movement. You can get there. Yeah, you can do your second attack. You are at disadvantage.
That's okay. I'm gonna hit.
Well, you got to think about it. Really, the horse is helping him, so he should be rolling straight, not disadvantage.
You're right. The horse is assisting
No.
constantly.
He's backing up one forward so it stabs him.
16.
That
Fucking slacks his wrist stuff to pull it out of the first one.
For 12 more points of magical damage.
okay, nice.
Nice job, bro.
Yeah, no,
I'm kind
that,
of a big
41 points. That was fucking big.
41 plus 12, 53 in total.
Yeah, that was big. Yeah. All right. It would have been its turn, but it's dead. Torbrek.
Where's the next one at?
Right behind
Over
you.
next to Leon.
All right, I'm going after the one next to Leon.
Yeah. It takes you about 10 feet of movement.
That's perfect. 17 plus 8
Yeah, that hits.
and 14 plus 8.
All right, both of those hit, but I need damage for the first one and then a con save.
5.
Okay. Con save time.
16 plus 4.
You're good. Second attack damage.
Oh. This. For 7 points of damage.
Okay, and a second con save. As you once again, it's like hitting like a wet pillow. It like splat.
18.
You're fine.
Fury of blows.
It's like
Okay.
making wet rubber.
Yeah. So you hit it and it's like boom, and it like splatters
has
back
like-
on you.
18 for one, and then 14 plus 7 for the other.
Yeah, both hit.
Roll
I will need
damage
damage,
and then
for the
con save.
first,
Got
and
it.
then con save, and then damage and then con save.
5 for the first.
Mhm.
Con save. 18 flat.
Okay.
Second damage. 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. Another con save. 14 plus 4, another 18.
Yep, you're good.
Stunning strike.
Okay. So you're spending a key point for that. What is your DC?
DC 15. Con.
Okay. Good to know. All right. That was your turn. Jonathan.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. Second verse, same as the first.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what his to hit modifier is.
It's one Jonathan.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
And that's 13 points of damage. Actually, 13 plus. Didn't tray. So 23 actually. 23 in total.
Jesus.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn, boy. He shoot.
All right. Fortunately for him, he passed the save and is not stunned. So it actually does get a turn before you guys slaughter this fucking thing.
We are level 10.
Was
Yeah.
that the helpful thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get advantage.
All right. So
That should have been at disadvantage. So let me see if I actually miss. No. Okay, we're good.
so
No, I
based on where
agree.
you guys are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going after you.
Okay.
And it's got advantage. So
Good for
him,
After Jonathan or Leon?
Leon.
Oh,
Or sorry, the actor.
Yeah, the actor. So that first attack is a 17.
doesn't hit.
Remember, you
I hate-
cannot have any
Dex.
benefit from Dex or anything. Oh, so what is it that gives you your
It's
bonus?
his feature, which is magic.
What's your feature?
It's blade flourish, defensive flourish, and I rolled 10 on the d10, so
Okay.
that's plus 10. And I don't benefit from Dex in the sense of I automatically fill Dex saving throws. I still have my AC.
Right, I know you have your AC. I'm just saying, like, if that took away your Dex for your AC, because
No, but it doesn't.
all right, just checking.
Alright.
What's your AC actually at?
26.
Yeah, he can't.
Yeah, you have to nat 20 is that?
You have to 19 or 20.
Well, we revealed
So yeah,
plus-
these guys are going to be completely ineffective. All right.
Well, against the actor, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like
Hey, I was trying to be fair. I rolled, and it ended up being you,
it's the express thing that I do.
Percy.
I'm gonna send a message.
Not a fireball, not a fireball. Please God, not a fireball.
It is a message.
Do you guys need me, or are you gonna bring them out, or what's going on?
Who are you sending this to?
You. You're the one I communicate with.
As I'm like pulling back another arrow. I don't know. I could like throw a stick at it or something.
I will walk my way towards the entrance.
Okay, so you're starting to walk down towards the entrance.
I imagine 30 feet is not gonna be close enough to do anything.
Your 30 feet would put you like
90 feet
entrance.
is my spell of usefulness.
right. Well, 30 feet would put you at the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're standing there, but it's 20 feet down and then it curves off to
Okay.
the side, so you can't see them unless you.
You're close to that.
I'm gonna.
Weren't you on the
double
horse for a
move.
long time?
No, I was never on the horse.
I will say, give me a perception check.
15.
As you come down
Mm-hmm.
near the entrance,
Mm-hmm.
you catch out of the corner of your eye the water behind you in the lake on the shore that you're standing on really seems turbulent.
Okay, I would like to double
So
move.
the
Big,
back
big
up.
basilisk.
Back up,
Actually,
okay.
a Hydra in there.
Ooh, that would be a twist.
So
Not that I think that
you
would be a threat.
move back up. So
Well,
that's your
depending on how
double
many heads
move.
you
Yeah.
use it.
Okay.
Even then, it's
And which was a good move because as you do that,
99 heads.
now you get to
See, that's
see
just
one of
not
these
nice.
things as it comes out of the
99
water
times 7 hit points.
right in the front and it starts attempting to go up after you.
Perfect.
It gets close enough that it can't quite reach you with its bite, but it can hit you with
Yeah,
its
my
tail.
AC is an 11, so.
It can possibly hit you
I'm
with its
pretty
tail
sure
because
it
it's
won't
got
hit me.
some reach on it. Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that would be a 24.
Yeah, that.
is that
It's
one showing up from the water.
Just
you
a
said?
little
Yep.
bit.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, it's a new boy.
Yep.
Nice.
Coming to join
And
the
that
party.
is 14 points of bludgeoning damage,
Yup.
and you are now grappled.
Cool.
So just so you know, that all that means is your speed becomes 0, and basically it's like restraint.
Fine.
Not quite, but a little bit. Your speed becomes 0 is really the
Bro.
big thing.
Damage.
Yeah, it's like partway to restraint.
damaged myself twice. You said 14?
Yes. Gold.
All right. I'm gonna, as a bonus action, move my hunter's mark to the other basilisk, and
Okay.
then I'm gonna go ahead and attack with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So 22 to hit,
Yeah.
and then we'll just roll for hit on the second one. That's an 18.
Yep, that also would hit.
All right. That's gonna be 7 on the first hit.
Okay.
I'm just rolling like ass. And then that is going to be 6 on the second. Minimum damage.
Okay.
Wait, so it's 1d8 plus 4 plus 1d6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that sucks.
Just rolling
Yep.
ass. Complete ass.
I have been rolling very low.
Leon, it's your turn.
Stab him.
I need you to make a con save.
I know you do. You best believe an 11's not going to make it.
Leon gets ready to strike again, and you see him. He is now gray all the way through, like a statue.
Awesome.
Sitting astride Cassiopeia in a pose like he's about to strike.
Cassiopeia.
That's the name of the horse.
Yeah.
Not Cassiopeia. It's Cassiopeia.
Well, he can pronounce it however he
Yeah.
wants. He's,
Okay.
He's a little slow.
Actually, Cassiopeia is the actual pronunciation of that way you spelled it, but.
It's a constellation.
Okay.
I spelled it like how the constellation is
Which
spelled.
is Cassiopeia.
Okay, what's happening?
Anyway,
So
So
I'm not even
you
mad
are
about
petrified.
Because like I did like 50 something damage. I did
you are petrified. So, you are transformed along with any non-magical object you are wearing or carrying into a solid inanimate substance, usually stone. This is hold on. This is gonna suck.
Does
Duh.
Cassiopeia turn to stone too?
No. Cassiopeia, all of a sudden, as you turn to stone and your weight increases by a factor of 10, Cassiopeia like falls down to and basically is now on the ground, and
Restrained.
actually does take 2 points of damage as their legs kind of buckle underneath and they slam into the ground with this weight on them that they weren't expecting at all.
Did I?
I mean, you went from think of it this way: even if you were like 100 pounds, you just went to like 1,000.
Yeah.
So.
I know.
Yeah. So yeah, the horse ain't happy.
Or how heavy was that?
Yeah,
hand
you're
picked up?
incapacitated, can't move or
How heavy
speak,
was the
unaware of
hand
your
you picked up?
surroundings. Attack rolls against you have advantage.
My hands maybe like
You automatically fail strength and dex saves, but you do have resistance to all damage, which is nice.
awesome.
And you're immune to poison and disease.
Dude, I was so looking forward to that specifically.
Yep. And you stop aging.
Guys,
Dude,
I know what
all
we
you
to
need is
do.
the mobile feet now.
So, unfortunately,
Ultimate tank.
actually, I will. You do actually get to attack first because it's at the end of your next turn. So you do get to do your attacks first. But this is still what happened as you.
Well, then the other one should have also been at a normal roll, but it's fine.
No. This
Oh.
is at the end of your turn because this is based on you already failed your first one.
well. All right.
Go big or go home.
Well, I always go home, so. The first one's a 26.
That'll hit. Go ahead and do your damage.
Indeed, I will.
Increase his armor just because he can.
Yeah, exactly. So that will be
He's zoning out today, bro.
18,
I'm tired.
and
Okay.
my armor class is now 20.
So,
Even though you take no damage.
20
no, he.
resistance
I take damage. I'm just resistant.
Yeah. So here's what happened. Leon goes for his first attack this round, and he goes stabs,
gets coated in a bunch of shit.
and you kill the thing. Do you even want to take your second attack? It's already dead.
Well, I can just. Do I not hear the one behind?
That there was
This
the
is
one
second
outside.
one.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
You can't get to it anyway.
We're in the sound of battle.
My
right
horse
now.
has 60 foot.
Your
Yeah, your
horse
horse
is
on
on
the
the ground
Wait,
with 1,000
but
pounds
you said
on its
that's at
back.
the end of my turn.
Fair enough. You want to do that? Okay.
I want to go take that one.
Okay. So Leon stabs,
Get.
This is really sucking, guys. And Cassiopeia
Man, this antidote sure looks nice right
takes off up the pathway towards more splashing and ruckus that you hear outside. And you are now standing right behind another one of these basilisk creatures with its tail wrapped around
Yeah.
Percy.
Oh, I know it doesn't do anything, but I'm gonna aim for the tail.
You got it.
now. Natural one.
No, but close. I don't think a 12 hits.
No, it does not.
Which is thematic because the stone would kind of slowly be getting him anyway.
Well, that's exactly what happened.
Does he have to
You see this out because you're out there.
I have no idea.
You see, you're like, Leon's coming to your rescue. And he goes, here's the tail. And he goes, with his rapier, it's like,
And then the horse
yeah, and then boom.
starts sliding down the hill.
Yep.
Guys,
You're-
Leon's
basically,
broken.
Cassiopeia is like stuck underneath a 1,000-pound Leon statue
You turned
right
it
now.
into a slide.
So that is your turn. It is now Torbreck's turn.
Gold.
You saw him take off. You hear the noise
Is
outside.
Gold still in here?
Yeah.
Gold, do you still have the antidote?
No, he threw it away.
Yeah.
Do you want to give it to Leon, or do you want to leave him as a rock?
I'd prefer not to leave him as a rock.
Do you want me to just use my turn to heal him real quick and get him back in the fight? So you can start working on the eyeballs?
All right. Discussion is over. It's only 6 seconds for a round, guys.
How far away is he from me?
Probably about 40 feet. That's my guesstimate.
That's... Where the hell's the movement on this thing?
It should be your first
Should be
page.
30
Yeah.
feet.
Dude, you're Torbreck. You got 50 feet of movement.
Oh, I
You're a monk.
distracted.
Oh,
You're a monk.
I run over to Gold. I held out my hand. I take it.
Okay.
Bonus action dash all the way. Oh, I don't even
I
have
don't
to
even
do
need
that.
bonus action.
I'll
dash.
just make my way all the way over to Leon.
Yeah.
Action pour the antidote.
I will say it was bonus action to get the potion from Gold in this case.
Yep. And then I'll use my action to pour it on Leon to cure him from the...
Alright. So you're gonna try to pour it down his stone throat. Alright.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Stoke.
So
Hold on, that's
Good,
a
so that's
word.
your
What's
turn.
that mean?
A stoat.
Jonathan.
The
Sounds
word
like
you're
stout.
looking for is stout, yeah.
No, it's an animal.
It is.
It's like a ferret. Look at him.
I love it.
Alright. Jonathan.
Him? Jonathan? Really? That guy?
Yes, that guy.
He could have picked anyone else.
Bro, Jonathan could be that
Jonathan.
guy.
It's your turn.
Alright. This one's outside, right?
Yes.
So no disadvantage.
Right.
And he does do the bingo do bago
Okay.
and
Bingo
shoots. Okay, that hits. So that's gonna be.
Be medicine, or would that be like sleight of hand to remove the eyes?
17 points of damage.
Nice.
Could be a lot.
Okay.
Could even
So
be
that's
survival.
Jonathan's turn.
Yeah.
For an attack.
Persephone.
I'm gonna
Persephone.
cast 5th level fireball.
Okay.
He goes pours this
so-
thing down his
And I
throat.
imagine
We just
because
see
he-
fire.
I do need you to make a Constitution save because you are currently grappled and all this slimy stuff is all over you right now.
You're in the goo.
A good thing you're a sorcerer and have proficiency in this.
Do I?
You should.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys have Constitution as like one of your things.
That's an 18.
Okay, you're good.
You're fine.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast 5th level fireball. And I am
Fifth level fireball.
I know that-
Fifth level fireball. Fireball.
And because this man is huge,
You have fun
he take
here.
up a 15 by 15, so I imagine I can cast it,
All over.
enough to hit him and not us.
If you're smart enough to go,
I imagine
oh,
I can
I'm
go.
going to cast it up there and let it
Yeah.
go, and it'll hit him and not me. Okay,
Cool.
yeah.
I figured I would be
You're
smart,
smart
enough
enough
for
to
that.
do that.
So I just wanted to double check. And I'm empowering the spell. So
Outstanding.
let me reroll bitches if needed.
Yeah, that's a
I can
good one.
reroll up to 4. So
I would
1,
reroll every
2,
1 and 2.
3.
Yeah.
Much better. Okay, so that's a lot.
9, 12, 16, 21, 25,
Well, I get a dex save.
Yes. Is that
27.
27?
All
Is
right.
there anything
What's
else we have to
your
add to that?
what's your
Or sorry,
save
28.
I
DC?
think it's
My bad.
it's uno momento. It's not loading. It's up the top of my screen and it's not letting me scroll. It's a 16.
Okay. Good to know.
Fireball, fireball, fireball,
Fireball, fireball, fireball. All right. Yeah, that scorched him a bit. He's not too pleased with that.
Yeah, well, I'm not too pleased either.
He's touching me.
Anything else?
Can I?
Was that your bonus action to empower?
It's just a. I don't think it.
No,
costs
it's
a
just
bonus.
free.
Okay, it's just spending the sorcery
thing,
points. Okay.
Yeah.
So you still have bonus
yeah, it's
action
just a
there.
sorcery thing. I don't think.
Unfortunately, you don't have movement because your speed is 0 since you're grappled.
I guess a bonus action.
Second
Um,
fireball.
Copy spell.
Twin spell.
Okay,
You
I
can twin it.
wanted to twin it, but I can't
Based
twin
off
fireball.
based off of his rules, you could quicken it.
Yeah, you could quicken a spell.
Yeah, but then I still can't cast a level spell.
Yes, if you quicken a spell, you
Oh, I
can.
can?
Yeah,
With
Quicken
the
makes
quicken
you allow
spell,
you
can.
to.
Oh,
That's like the
I thought I
one
could
exception.
never do-
Nope, that's the one
Oh.
exception.
Well, it can-
God,
Yeah,
exception.
Yeah, fucking yeah, you can.
Alright, cool. Quickening cost.
That is the exception. That's the only way you can get
Okay.
2 leveled
Yeah,
spells.
I did not realize that.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna quicken a bitch. Can I fireball again?
Yeah, technically,
Sure,
if you
sounds
wanted
great.
to.
I'm gonna empower that one too. I'm gonna use all my sorcery.
All right, so DC for the save.
Oh,
All
here,
right.
hold on. There's another. There you go.
I'm gonna reroll that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. I can roll up to 4. Which gives me much higher numbers.
And the
3
DC.
of the ones I rerolled were 6s.
Oh wow.
9,
And it's a DC of 16.
25,
Yep.
31. That's going to be 38.
Okay.
That is better than the last time.
The one time Persephone can go all out, she goes all out.
She said you're touching me. 70 damage.
I was not prepared to be touched.
Wow. All right. Yeah,
3.
that also scorched him pretty damn good. Okay. It is now its turn though.
Bro's
And it
still up.
casts meteor swarm on all of you.
No, it casts bite
Boring.
on Persephone, which
Oh, that's not very nice.
Plus,
it definitely hits with the bite,
That tasted good.
which this is going to hurt.
Probably.
As you take
4,000 damage.
Oh, no, I got the negative.
10 points of piercing damage and 10 points of poison damage for a total of 20 points.
I don't think I'm immune to poison, but
No.
I want to have hopes and dreams.
you're not allowed to have those in this campaign.
Oh, why don't you let me scroll?
Okay. That's all it can do this turn. Gold, you're up.
Gold.
I'm going to begin carving out the eyes of the basilisks down here.
Okay.
No, just fire.
So I guess I take out my carving knife and make a survival check to
Mhm. Just
begin
try to get the eyes.
stripping those.
Bro, I effectively 10th level fireball his ass.
That is a 17 for
You-
survival.
You actually would have done more, I think. No.
That's
It
good.
only goes
You're
up by
good to go.
1d6 every time.
Okay. I start collecting eyes.
Okay. And so you're able to get one of the creatures. You pull 2 eyes out of one of the guys.
We need
You can continue working on that guy. It's going to take more turns to get more than
It's gonna take more
eyes.
than
Yeah.
6 seconds.
No, for 6 seconds, getting 2 eyes.
That's
That's awesome.
yeah. That was it's fast because you know what you're doing and you rolled well.
You've taken
But it
eyes
still
out of creatures before.
it still takes 6 seconds to do that. So you basically went shrink. Okay, and
Okay, who's next at the counter? Come
Trying not to get all
on,
this
bring it.
stuff on me.
yeah, Leon.
Hold on. Let's see. So
Holding.
that's
Mr. Stone Man.
There
over
was like,
here.
isn't he? Oh no, I guess
He got-
So
I was like, I
I
thought
was
he-
actually just curious. But yeah,
Ow.
first of all, if there was a 10th level slot that would be cool. But they're not.
Oh yeah, no, I was
I know you're just going up,
exaggerating. Yeah.
But the cool thing, right, is that a 10th level fireball would be 15d6. So what you did, 20d6. Better than 10th level fireball.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of a big deal.
I rolled 8d6.
Anyway,
Well, you did 5th level fireball, right?
Yeah.
So that's 8d6 plus
Twice.
2d6.
Plus- yeah.
Plus 2d6?
Fireball's a 3rd level spell. If you upcast it, you get additional d6s.
Yeah. For a total. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm
I think she did the
It's
damage roll.
8d6 for a 3rd level.
Thanks, Logan.
What is it? It's plus 1 or plus
Plus
2?
1 per level.
10d6.
Yes.
I rolled 2, 4, 6, 7, 8.
You're rolling 8 every time.
So you get 4 more d6. Go ahead and roll them.
You're welcome.
9, 10, 11, 12, 17 more damage.
Okay.
For each
Thanks.
one.
It drops to the ground.
No, no, it's all
all,
it's just
all
four.
4 together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know where I got 8 from.
The spell.
Math is hard. It's
That's
over
what
here.
it's
All right. So
Does it?
initially,
Leon.
yeah.
Hi.
Oh, that is
You-
why. Yeah, you're right.
all of a sudden,
Thank you.
Torbrek, you actually see all of the gray that Leon was like gray. He was stone, but like it's almost now like that was just like a covering of dust as it falls off of him like dust. Just it kind of shakes free, gets free, and Cassiopeia, kind of stands up with you on her back.
Just whispers, "You fat fuck."
And it's like, don't ever fucking do that to me again. No. No, but gets up and, oh shit, you're back in the fight. You're up.
So the actor just kind of.
Mhm.
Well, that was a rather unpleasant 10 seconds. And gets right back up and starts to stabbeth.
That's the good.
Stabalisk the Basilisk. Stabalisk the Basilisk. There we go.
Yes. Stabalisk.
15 doesn't hit,
No, it does not.
but 19 does.
It does.
And believe it or not, I'm also expending a bardic inspiration. So I can do
Bro, I
a flip.
forgot you're a bard.
Because he never plays his instrument.
I literally at the start of
He literally did it at the start.
know.
I'll
He
give him
made
that
a
one.
note to
I
make
know.
sure he said,
I
"As
know.
I pluck my strings."
As I
so that's
play on my green tambourine.
22 points of damage,
Okay.
and my AC is 25. So go fuck yourself.
No, I won't.
It'll just make you roll saving throws.
Yeah,
Okay, but yes, you have to make a con save.
but I took the potion.
You still have to make a con save just because I said so.
Because you want to see me be
I just want to
sad
see
that I
you roll the
rolled
die.
well.
It doesn't matter, but
Please tell me it's a net one.
Don't you fucking tell me.
no, it doesn't matter. 'Cause
I know, but it's
Oh, I love
it's funny because if it's ever a wisdom or con saving
you
throw,
always
I can't
Yeah.
manage to get anything worthwhile.
Torbrek.
Oh,
It's your turn.
okay. I'll go after the one that's still messing with my party.
Yep. Well, it's right there next to you.
Cool. Say hello to my bow staff.
Hi. Hello, Bowstaff.
18 and a 17 plus 7 on each.
Yeah, they both hit.
I'll do the con thing like you tell me to.
So damage first for the first one.
9 points, con save.
All right, do a con save.
14 plus 4.
All right, you're fine. And as you hit it, it falls over and you are released.
Yay.
Yay.
Gracefully.
Sure.
Perfect.
So
I got an 18.
the cartoon peril is no more. All right. So you are now there with 3, count them 3, dead Swavian or Swavian basilisks.
What you doing about Swabian?
Suave.
Clean myself
Rico
up
Suave.
with prestidigitation.
There's so much to
Good.
depend.
I would like to gather some of the slime on their bodies and put it in some vials that I have.
All right, I'll need a survival check.
Okay.
I would like to ask for permission to leave now.
You sure you want to right now?
Okay, what else do I got to hold out for?
I mean, I got stuff for you, boy. But, all right.
You're the main character now. 19.
I don't want to be
Okay.
the main character today.
You do that to yourself.
I didn't do shit to myself. I woke up.
You got your mask back, fucker.
You know what I hear?
Where? Yes, I am where today. I have poor mental health, and that's okay. It's not okay for me, but it's okay. It's okay to struggle sometimes.
Yes,
It's okay to
sometimes.
not be okay.
I have a pin that says that.
Yeah, we sell pins that say that.
You should give me one for free.
I think I sold it. I'd have to look through my very big chest of
I tell you what, if I have one more as a sponsor of this channel,
Let's be honest, Jen. You don't know the first thing about very big chests.
wow, that was actually fucking rude.
Hey, look.
I know you want to
I-
leave, but
I
shit,
used him
attacking
earlier
people.
for boobies. It's only fair that he
Yeah.
gives it back.
Also, every single instance of being called short ever.
Yeah,
You know what?
Has
That's it.
Jen ever called you short, actually?
Yes,
really?
That's it.
I am sure you have.
I don't call people short in general.
Yes, but
Only
I have
Jason.
known you for so long.
Yeah, but you were like 12 when I first met you, so of course you weren't short. You were 12.
I haven't grown since I was like 15.
Listen, she's only saying that because she can't see you sometimes when she looks straight ahead.
Exactly, and she's a giraffe.
She do have a long neck.
That's not necessarily a bad thing, though, right?
Hey, makes her the throat goat.
See, but
No, you mean the
it'd be
The third
funnier
giraffe.
if you didn't say it.
That's it. I'm gonna commission art.
Call the throat goat.
Of
No.
what?
no the third
It's
graph.
gonna be Gold and Leon furiously making out.
I mean,
Okay.
I can do that. It's not going to be official.
It's gonna
okay?
be
All right.
no, it's gonna be
We'll
canon.
put
No,
that on
it can
the
be
t-shirt.
canon. It's just not official
We
because
put
I'm
it
not
on
taking
that
commission.
t-shirt.
Okay. Anywho.
Well, this is more interesting.
Anywho. So
That was fun.
you managed to kill the basilisks,
That's what it is.
and after some time, you collect the remaining eyes that you need. If you want to collect them all, you can.
Yeah, we
I
might
think
get
I
some
might as
extra
well.
Monday.
That's up to you.
I'm sure Sandwich would appreciate some extra eyes, so I'll go out of my way to
Okay.
pluck the rest of the eyes.
Probably, we can get a favor out of it, probably.
And then anything else you want to do, or are you going to take your winnings and head back to collect your prize?
GTFO.
Spontaneously combust.
Okay.
I will say this was a rather swift fight. I believe that it would be best for us to at least deal with the remains of the people here who met a terrible fate.
Well, if
You fireball a bunch of stones,
if
because that's what they are.
there are any bodies fully intact, otherwise, if the statue is broken,
No, there are no
I
fully
don't-
intact bodies.
I don't have mending, so
Yeah, I'm not gonna play jigsaw
I can
puzzle
make
with
them
people's
into
bodies.
And-
even smaller pieces.
otherwise, even if we did have the full bodies, can I make a history check?
Sure.
Because I have knowledge that I know, and I don't know if Leon would know it.
Dr. Stone logic.
I'm gonna
it would
just
work.
grab some
Okay,
more files if I
18.
can.
18. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I know this.
Mhm.
In order to cure someone who's already been made to stone, we would have to go through a very long and arduous process, kind of synthesizing the goop from the basilisk. So it would essentially boil down to us getting it, and then either taking every single stone person back with us, which is just not happening, or going there, coming all the way back.
Well,
All right,
as
well,
much as I appreciate the optimism, that wasn't the approach I necessarily meant. I mean, maybe lay them to rest.
I was like, while all this is happening, I'm carving an RIP into
you
like
wanna
a thing of
bury
bark,
that guy's
and I
foot?
just-
Fair enough.
Tidy it up a little bit. It's
It's all rubble.
It really is.
Mostly is, yeah. I mean, like you found a hand.
Yeah.
You know,
make an
you found a
RIP sign
foot.
out of
But
bark,
literally,
like,
that's like the biggest piece of rock.
chuck
you
it in the
find.
ground, and walk away.
Yeah, it's just enough to know that there were clearly at least one person that was turned to stone and then broken apart into
And
pieces.
then no
Yeah, the rest are just
resistance.
rocks.
Yeah.
They're just rocks.
I would like to grab some more slime, please, if possible.
All right, you attempt to get more slime. Go ahead and give me another survival check.
Thank you. I have plans for the slime.
Yeah, I like that bit of information. It's like, oh, you're someone who's already been turned to a statue. If you
20,
you
30.
go through a shitload of work.
can get their
So you
saliva.
managed to
They're
get
good.
2 vials of this slime.
Oh, that's tough. Yeah. and then
Well-
you like do some fucking alchemy.
Suppose I will slightly clean up a bit, and while
Okay.
I'm doing so, I'm just going to keep my eyes out and see if there's any personal effects that haven't been turned to stone. Maybe they dropped something before they were totally
You
petrified.
actually do find
It's a gun.
It's just, yeah, it's
so-
just a Glock.
no. you actually
Like a
do
rifle.
find there is an axe, like a forester's axe. There seems to be some kind of pouch or backpack. Like you saw some stuff, and like there's it looks like just like a cloak. It might have fallen off of the guy or something like that. But everything else is gone. Like stuff he dropped, basically a backpack, a cloak, and an axe. That got dropped. Everything else got petrified and broken to shit. So, in that, when you kind of look through the backpack and stuff like that, you see like there's a cup of copper in there. There's looks like there's like a water skin in there that half full. Like a change of clothes, a couple small things. That's it.
What are the odds that Sandwich will teleport us back so we don't have to take the extra day of travel?
About 100 to none.
Fuck.
Well, didn't we get this for him?
Yes.
Does he not want them faster?
I'm saying he also might know where the basilisks hang out because he's probably been to this area before.
I mean, can we just call him? Don't we still got the...
I still,
Descending
yeah, we
phone?
still got this.
Aren't we
it's-
supposed to be out of town and flying low? Teleporting in isn't exactly doing that.
Yeah, but it would be
teleport.
inside of his house.
Yeah.
Are we wanted? Did I miss
We
something?
don't know yet.
We don't know
I'd
yet.
like
We're
to
just
think I'm
covering our
wanted.
asses.
No, I try
Why
pretty,
would we
pretty
be
well
wanted?
for self-actualization.
I think the only thing you're wanted by right now is D.
Why would we be wanted, guys?
I'm talking outside of character.
I'm from 70.
I was talking to
Do
you.
you have
I-
brain damage
Yes.
or
Clearly.
Well, let's just
You
head
are
on
have
back.
bane damage.
let's just head back because we got a meeting to get to with your sister.
Your sister.
So
Your
you
sister.
guys start heading back.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Again, it took you half the day to get here. So by the time you dealt with all this and start heading back, you're about halfway back and it's nighttime. You can either push on and try to go and you'll make it sometime in the middle of the night, or you can make camp and go in the
I'm
morning.
happy taking a nap.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yep.
you make camp. This evening goes by uneventful.
Yay.
Long rest.
Yep. You get a long rest. You wake up the next morning.
I
You
took no damage.
head out.
Me
And
too? Question mark? I don't think I took any.
I
you,
did
you
not-
took petrification.
Only the horse took 2.
Yep. There wasn't a lot of damage except for what Persephone
Yeah,
got
it's
because
like, I got
he was the
hurt.
only one that actually got hit.
I got hurt a lot.
That's
So-
because we're baller.
That's also because you guys got a surprise round on them.
I
And
didn't
you
get
did a
turned to
lot.
stone though.
So
Our
yep,
plan worked very well.
And
But
also 'cause
anyway,
we're
you-
baller.
you make it back.
Pretty
It is midday, and we're going to go ahead and take our break right there as you guys get back. So we will be right back in just about 10 minutes. As always, if you're watching, if you're enjoying, we'd love to hear from you in chat. And you can have an effect on the game by super chatting us and telling us what you want, or donating Twitch bits and telling us what you want in Twitch. Either one, we'd love to hear from you. We'll be right back in just about 10 minutes.
Okie dokie.
the squirt one that I have is made.
All right, and we're back just a bit early. So good news and bad news. Good news is we're back. We're going to continue on. Bad news is because Logan's just not feeling too good right now. He went ahead and laid down, and we're going to let him do that. And we're probably going to wrap it up a little bit earlier tonight than usual.
Boo!
Boo! I know. But good news is we are here still for a little bit. Anyway, you guys have made it back into town. You're back in Ravensbarrow. And you've got, well, like 18 Basilisk Eyes as opposed to the 6 you were sent to get. So you've got a lot of them. Because they have 6 eyes. At least the ones in my world do. So, where are you going? What you doing?
Do we have to go to the guild or sandwich?
We have to go to Sandwich for him to fill out the guild form, and then we go back to the guild.
Okay. To Sam Me Boy's house.
All right. So, you make your way to the center of town, to the town square, basically, the central market area, where Sandwich's house is located off of that central area. And once again, you find yourself in front of his door.
I'm just gonna.
You again? What do you want?
We got the mission done for your master.
Ah, good. He's been a pain about that for quite a while. He keeps whining about it. I'm glad you got that. Yeah, come on in. Door opens. Once again, you find yourselves walking down a hall that leads to a stairs that goes up and up and up and up, seemingly forever, until eventually, oh look, there's this platform. And you take this walkway down. Once again, it's like the third door on your right that you pass. It opens as you approach, and you see Sam's workshop in there. There he is, seeming to be working on something in a large cauldron, and it's bubbling a bit, and there's actually a couple other like beakers and things, and some little weird magical flame coming out of a stone underneath one, heating it up. I mean, just all sorts of weird things. Give me an Arcana check.
That's a nat one.
It is interesting. There's elements of magic in there, but he's not making something magical or a spell or anything like
Ross
that.
just over here fucking
He's
cooking.
making some soup. Basilisk Eye soup.
Gross.
Oh, Sam.
I'm glad that's what I got my 20.
Yes. What can I do for you?
We have your eyes.
Oh, perfect timing. May I?
I hand him a sack of 18.
This is wonderful. 3 batches. I love it. This is great. Thank you so much. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Put 6 eyes in this big cauldron. Takes the others. Sticks them in a weird box. That when he opens the box, there's like ice forming on the inside of it. And he sticks them in there and he closes it.
He made a refrigerator.
He walks over. He starts stirring. Almost done.
What the hell are you making?
I'm gonna
Soup.
walk out.
Are you...
I leave.
I find this amazing.
This is pissing me off.
I don't know. I hate Basilisk so much. I'm
starting to get
I kind of enjoy this.
Sam,
It's kind of
Yes.
I have a question for you.
By all means, ask.
I have also brought something back from the Basilisk. I have some of the slime from their body.
Ooh. How old is it?
It's not even a day's old.
Well, you have about a week left before it loses its potency.
About that. Is there any way to put that coating on like a pair of hand wraps? And maybe do something that way if you can with your creative powers, since we brought you some extra goodies.
If you leave some I can see what I can do, but I give no guarantees. I mean, if you want something like that, what is your end goal?
Just to be able to just have more effects when I hit things.
Better stunning strike, if you will.
Basically.
Are you trying to petrify people with your fists?
That would be cool if I could do that.
Mm.
I thought that's what you were thinking. At the
I
same
was
time.
also thinking that as well.
Yeah, I was like, that's what I thought the whole intention was.
Well,
Yeah.
I may need to do some research. Give me a day or two.
Here's 2 vials.
Oh, perfect. And he puts those in his little cold box. This will help them last a little longer.
Could I have you sign this form?
Yes. He smiles. He's like, pulls out a quill, and he's like, go to work.
It just fucking dances.
And it just writes for him. He's like,
Such a
All right,
fucking wizard
done.
shit to do.
here you go.
Roll it up. Well, take the sandwich.
Not a problem. Give me a day or two, and I'll see what I can do, and I will let you know what the options are.
Perfect. We have the stones, so I'll have it on me, so communicate whenever you need to.
Ah, very well.
Let's go turn this sucker in. Unless
Alright.
you guys have anything else to ask him.
Oh, I left like 10 minutes ago.
Yes,
As I
you
thought
walked
he was
up.
making soup, I said, I'm done. Bye.
Done.
I'm waiting
Oh.
outside.
Percy left.
She always does that. Are you really surprised?
Mhm.
I don't want to be.
Well, with her, it's a flip of the coin. Let's go.
I don't know how that woman surprises me still. Either way.
She just does.
You've been with her long enough. What do you expect?
Says the guy who's known me for like a week.
Yeah, but figure it out real quick what your mentality and personality is. Real goddamn quick.
Alright, well, I suppose we'll head over to the Freelancers Association then.
Okay.
Get our monies.
All right. So, you make your way across the square because it's right off of this main square as well,
Make a move.
and you enter just like the last time. Again, the opulent double doors, walking up the steps into the main hall, and there are the administrative desks out there in front of you. You walk up. Can I help you?
Yes, just turning in a quest.
Ah, excellent. May I? Takes it, looks through. Signed properly. Excellent. Very well. This should give a nice few points towards your next increase in your rating.
Oh, I forgot about that.
When the hell does that happen?
Well, you're very close actually to the next bump. Another quest or so, and you may actually meet. It just depends on what you choose to accept. This one was relatively difficult. You got quite a few points for that. Very well. All right. Let's see. We owe you some money. Digs through, starts pulling out a couple pouches with money in it. Pops them down and says, "Oh, additional note. Interesting. You tripled the order, above and beyond. You've been given a bonus by the person who made this order."
Sweet.
Pulls out. In total, you end up with 1,800 gold.
Jesus fucking Christ.
100 for each eye.
Alright.
Divided by what? 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. 1,800 divided by 5.
3,600
Jonathan?
apiece.
Johnson.
Or did I did the math wrong. My bad.
Yeah, you had 18,000. I was like, that sounds way too good.
1,800.
300 gold apiece.
There we go. Gold is still super rich anyway, so it's fine.
Mm.
Where? I don't even know where to find gold on this shit.
It's right past
Inventory.
your
You go in-
actions.
yeah.
Scroll one more into inventory and you can manage inventory.
Yep.
Gold, freaking bleeding rich.
So
Oh, I have 5 gold.
you do
You're
I
broke.
got how much?
300.
300.
I have 8,006 gold.
Fuck off.
I thought
Girl,
you were
had-
all gold.
I had 5 gold.
Now
Well,
you
to be
have
fair, you
more
weren't
than
there.
5.
She wasn't there when we split up the first loot for the old. For the...
I've been there for every payout.
Yeah, you whore.
Well, the issue is I don't need anything, so I don't spend my money.
Can I take that money?
No.
All right.
Let me hold $1.
So,
Oh.
Does the facility have like a spa?
are you asking them?
Yes.
It's gonna cost you 300 gold.
Well, what kind of service are you looking for?
I want to sit my ass in a hot tub.
Oh, absolutely.
That you want to have you.
And anything else beyond that?
I mean,
You-
I guess
would
what
you
do
like-
got?
Well, I mean, with your current rank, you do have access to quite a few of the perks for a reduced cost. Of course, you know the lower ranks have to pay a bit more for this kind of thing, but yeah, I mean, what is it you want? You know, hot tub,
what's the
massage,
menu? like?
facials, you know, all sorts.
A hot tub massage sounds super duper.
All right, excellent. That is actually not too expensive. Just depending on length of time you want. Like, are you wanting a room here in the guild, or
How long we staying?
You can stay if you want. We already have somewhere else we're staying.
I've got business later, so I'm probably just gonna catch a drink or two.
I'm gonna go with gold.
I just,
Hour.
I
Oh.
just,
it'd be 5 gold.
I slide it across the table.
Oh, sweet.
I actually make it 6 gold.
Oh.
Give her a little extra.
Very well.
Keepers.
And he gives you directions on where to go in there and says, just tell them that you are their 1:30 appointment, and they will get you in.
And I'll walk my happy ass over there.
All right. So what about you two?
We're gonna go get it.
All right. So just like in Kyver, you go down the left-hand hallway,
We drinking
Past
here. We're
the-
drinking at the place.
you
we're staying.
pass the simple
Just
rooms
here for
in
now.
the,
Why aren't
In
you
the
guys
Freelancers
staying here?
Association.
This is great.
towards the back where you have
It's just nice.
the nice big
Being away
bar
from
and
this
tavern.
place.
Do they have the upstairs lounge?
They absolutely do.
Plus, we don't know
Similar
who's
similar
what,
layout.
who's
They're
working
all
with who.
almost cookie cutters of each other.
Well, then I'm gonna head straight upstairs, as I know my rank's good enough.
I'll go right behind him.
You guys are led up into the upper level.
What is our rank?
B, I think.
Yeah, we're almost at B.
You're almost
And
at
it's
A.
like standard tier rating.
You're at B.
A,
Well,
S,
it's sort of.
tiers.
It's
A,
no, it goes
double A,
A,
triple
double
A,
A, triple A, quad A.
Okay.
and then S
Well, no,
or star.
star rank.
That's right.
And that's,
Starring.
yeah, but which is basically 5As or just what?
Mhm.
And you've only seen that once because you've seen that here on the wall is listing out. There's like a ranking order of some of the more prominent, famous members, and
It was
the
the
star rank is the Nightingale, and there's
Yeah.
only one of those. You've never seen that
That
before.
was the dude
except
that was
here.
hunting
Mhm.
Joker Boy. Nice.
So
I wonder if they have their own version of D at this place.
I'm pretty sure it's
So-
the Nightingale.
So you guys go up to the higher ranking level, while Persephone, you find yourself immersed in a wonderful spa experience. It is relaxing. It is so nice. It's a nice hot bath too. I mean, they got boiling and everything.
And
you know.
then good. Hotter.
They're like,
My skin
oh,
to
you?
fall off."
Yeah,
Yeah,
tiefling?
tiefling.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Lava.
Yeah, here goes
you
the
know.
lava pool.
Here's some, let's throw, okay, hold on, fireball in the water? No. So, yeah, no, it's spicy water. So, you're feeling pretty good. You're relaxed. You do notice that it's like a few rows of hot tubs, like all in one, and there's a couple of people in the, various hot tubs. No one here seems to really care about it's co-ed, and no one really seems to care about the
It's a guild.
stripping.
No,
Yeah,
no one gives a shit.
yeah, it's like the locker room, so to speak. So
Nice hats.
everyone just kind of drops trow and jumps in their hot tub, and they really don't give a shit.
First
you
guild,
do
we
get
don't care.
yeah, you do get offered some drinks while you're in your hot tub, and so other people are hey, give me a whiskey, give me whatever, and it's nice. They're pampering you. You feel good. You actually, when you're all done with your spa session, which they basically take care of you for a good hour, like you said, they give you a massage, hot tub treatment, all that. You actually feel really, really good. So good, you should probably take this note down, that you feel like, if I were to do anything that would require an attack roll or a save or anything like that, I might get an additional D4, aka you've got effectively a bless for the next 24 hours.
Is that a like condition I can put on or something?
Yeah, well, I don't think they actually
Just
have
put it
under
in the
condition.
notes section.
Yeah,
at the
because
very...
I fucking read that.
Yeah, just
Well,
no, but I can see it.
yeah.
you
So
can-
he'll remind
You can just add it to your notes and
At the very bottom.
yeah.
Scroll to the very bottom. There you go. And then just type at the bottom.
D4 inspiration. Who's running the bar upstairs?
Well, once you two get up there, you notice that behind the bar, somebody is there. They've got looks like a pretty thick coat on, and their back is to you, and they seem to be working on something. And they got what looks like it's like a cowboy hat kind of thing, but it's not like a Stetson or anything. It's like soft, like that. The brim of it's more, soft and floppy. They've got that on over their head, so you can't really make out too much of them. But they're sitting there and they're trying to mix a drink. They got their back to you, just going to town on something.
What you making?
Drink.
I mean, he's right. He's making it
No
right.
shit.
You should have thought about that for a while, Torberg.
We've had a long day.
All right. He kind of stumbles a little bit, and then you're here. Quit that! Turns around, and you guys are kind of standing at the bar yet. You haven't sat down.
Three
Nick,
goblins in a
there's
trench coat.
Nick, who is another guild member sitting down, comes over, and these two little arms coming out of sleeves in this coat are holding a drink. Set it down in front of this guy, and then he puts down a couple silver. Another arm shoots out from this coat, grabs the silver, pulls it in.
It's three goblins in a trench coat.
So, seeing this, do I see that there's like any bottles that are like strictly out of reach for them, like on the top shelf?
I was gonna look for the same
Maybe.
fucking thing.
And it's when it turns around, it's not a goblin.
Is it a kobold?
It's a fucking kobold.
It's three kobolds in a fucking trench coat.
So, I'm gonna say, single malt, neat, run it high, and I point to a bottle up top.
Okay. Turns around.
You just hear.
Get it! Get it! And
Tell to fetch like a dog.
what you
It's a
see
little
happen,
shorter.
you're behind them. You see this coat. The coat itself, seems to move up,
They're making a kobold
like it's moving up. Give me perception checks.
Oh my god!
17.
Okay.
Natural 20. 23.
You can see, based on the shape of what's happening, you think middle kobold is lifted up the coat
Like
this.
cheerleading pyramid stance.
and so then it's like the head and the hat seem to raise up higher. You think that he's now standing on his head, on his tippy toes, and this guy's trying to cover him, and leans forward and you hear the bottle kind of fall over, and yeah, I mean you hear, I don't have a bottle with me, but and then catches it, and then kind of comes back down. Okay, class. Okay. You hear a couple things. Finally, turns around, Little hands. Put the drink in front of you. Drink!
How much?
Two.
Slide 2.
Okay. Middle hands, grab it.
I'll take the same.
No, but he wants the bottle to the right.
I was like, they didn't
No,
put
I
the
was,
bottle
I was
back.
thinking more to the left.
You were thinking left?
I like the color of the
Same
one on the
thing
left.
happens as they.
I don't want to be just like use the bow staff and like help it down. Just
It takes a moment or two, but again, they the same thing. They do it. It puts a drink in front of you,
there's your 2.
grabs it, turns around.
I tip him a silver for the trouble.
Okay. He's turned around. A hand from underneath. He grabs that one.
God,
Ah.
this place can't get any weirder.
And is that all you're doing? Is enjoying your drinks?
Yeah, we're just gonna wait for our meeting time. Or really just wait to hear from Silver.
Yeah, we'll have more discussions when that comes.
Okay. You wait a while. You're up there enjoying some drinks. You're done with your spa treatment. Do you go join them for drinks? What do you do?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Eventually, the rest of your party members join you. You're now all up there. You all have drinks.
At
If
this
you
point, we'll
want.
migrate to a table
Yeah.
from the bar.
Migrate to your table. Not too long after, Silvestro. Yep, you get a message. Says, I'm on my way. I shall be there shortly.
Are you meeting us here?
She said she's on her way. Do you not know what
I-
that means?
I don't know if she's gonna meet us at a location or meet us where I'm at.
No,
Yeah.
where you're at's fine.
Okay.
It's secure.
Does she have a membership to the guild? Question mark?
You don't need a
Who
membership
doesn't
to
have
get
a
in.
membership to this guild?
Oh, you needed a membership to get into
Not
the
to
access.
To like walk in.
We could walk downstairs if we have to.
Okay.
And you can, people, if you got enough money, you can get in.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah,
Or if you know the right people.
exactly.
Yeah. You know how you are with getting supplies. Very persuasive.
About
I have my ways.
about 20 minutes later, she shows up. She starts walking up the stairs up to the upper level. That's when you see her come up top of the stairs. She starts walking past the bar, stops and looks, shakes her head, and walks over to your table. Sits down.
They pour a stiff drink.
Yeah. I don't get it.
I find it comical more than anything.
You should see them trying to get a bottle off the top shelf. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh. I just don't get kobolds being in here.
I don't understand what they're doing in here, to be honest with you.
Especially in that trench coat, everybody knows.
It's obvious.
Yeah.
But no one ever said they're the smartest creatures around.
That's true.
I'm sure someone said that. They're probably wrong, though.
Probably.
Anyways. You're probably going to want to see this, and I pull out the Rolodex with the dates, and I have at this point, like, etched in the dates that are of relevance.
Mm-hmm.
And slide that over alongside. We have a tapestry that we can like partially lay out and slide across the table
Yeah.
to mark the locations.
She starts perusing it for a bit. The whole time you see she shakes her head a couple times, scratches her the side of her face, and just kind of stares intently at a couple different things, turns a page, looks back on the tapestry, everything, looks more at the ledgers. Finally, she like closes the ledger. She sits back. Says, this is not good.
Well, that much was obvious, Silver.
But do you know what's happening yet?
You'll have to be more specific. Because from what we've seen in sites of the rod placement,
No idea.
matter itself seems to change.
There's a theory. And this is not something you have been privy to yet. but it's something a few of the others have been tossing around. It's no one ever thought it would happen. But this right here, this proves that it might actually be happening. These rods seem to, well, what's the best way of putting it? They seem to embody chaos. And we think that they're somehow connected to the ley lines and a network. And with this right here, and she points at where the last rod that you guys saw was placed over near Patch's village of Shropton. If this is where one was placed, and you said another one here, you showed Kyber, that, and did you mention your home?
I haven't named it.
Yeah.
But she could put two and two
Mhm.
together, I'm sure.
Aren't you two related?
If you look at all these,
She is
she didn't grow up there.
grow up there.
Oh, okay. I was like, aren't you guys siblings?
Yeah,
They're
but
half
You not have the
siblings.
same
they're
trauma?
half siblings.
No shared trouble,
But
other than not having a dad.
she points at the places that are identified. And she says, "Don't you see it yet?"
Do we start tracing lines and forming a pattern?
Starts drawing lines from one to another. These are the ley lines. These are the intersections. Someone's making a grid. I don't know what it's going to power, but it's going to power something immense.
Well, there's only two ways we can deal with this going forward, at least as far as I'm aware. One is find a way to interact with the ley line, maybe long enough that the rod can be removed, or stop the remaining rods from being placed. I hope they're not producing enough energy as it is to play the long game.
I need to make a copy of this.
That's fine.
All right.
The
So
more the better.
I was gonna say, don't we have 2 copies?
Um,
Because you made a copy and then I made a copy.
you were making a copy, and then I handed you better material, so you restarted.
mhm.
You have a.
No, I thought I
floppy
finished
copy.
my copy and then I started on your copy.
That may be it.
Yeah.
I'll give her my copy of it
Alright.
just so she can have it.
All right. Well, she takes it and says, "This is good. I need to take this to the rest of the shadow. We need to look at this because
We need to organize now.
Would it be worth getting someone from the Fey world involved? Just with the ley lines? Is that not like a better tie?
Hello.
yes,
That's why I'm here.
I know he's from the
I
perspective.
get
No, that was a question.
my traveling herd used to follow those ley lines all over the Feywild.
good. And she also looks at Patch too.
Well, I don't think he was.
Are both of them Fey?
I'm
Well,
Fey,
technically, Harengon are
but
too.
Patch
Yeah,
didn't
Patch
grow up
didn't
in the
come from-
Feywild.
No.
I did.
What is your race?
I'm a Furbolg.
I didn't realize they were Fey.
Yeah, I
Okay.
grew up in the Feywild and everything, and I
Okay.
learned to live there.
Yeah, no, I
Patch lived in
did
a town.
not.
Yeah, Patch
Right
lived
over
in a
here.
town in the Prime Material.
Yeah.
But his people are also Fae.
Yeah.
But it's
It's a
both of you have a connection that could be extremely useful.
Unexpectedly, Alpha would have been useful for once.
Actually, no,
The exact opposite is true.
we already talked about that.
If I can get in contact with Boromir, my mentor, he's the one who deals with the monk and the training in the Feywild. I can figure out if anything strange is happening on that end, and get us all connected. Fight it on both fronts if it's also happening over there.
If that's the case, it might not be bad to get another realm in there too.
Are you talking the Infernal?
But I'm assuming that's where they're mass producing it. I don't think we could take on the Infernals in their home place.
Well, if you're speaking of the Abyss.
Yeah.
None of those are bad ideas. They're actually exploring a link to the Feywild and exploring a link to the Abyss, because these rods, they are chaos. The Abyss is chaos. They may be spawned directly from there in some way, shape, or form. And all of the realms touch the Feywild in some way when it comes to the landlines. That could be the link between them.
Probably. Does the diagram that they
yes.
were looking at making maps and lines to it, does it look like any symbol I would have seen or anything like that? Or
Does
is
it
it
look
just
like a
is it just
magic
tracing of the ley
symbol, or-
lines?
It's just tracing of the ley lines. It just looks like these are the ley lines, and this rod's at an intersection. This rod's at everyone that you know for sure you can pinpoint this is a rod intersection. Not only that, but when you look at the time frames of things that are listed, anyone who wants to can do a history check.
Nope.
I have pretty good history.
That is a 14.
Dirty 20. All right. You've got an interesting perspective because the history you know is from the Feywild.
Yeah.
What you're able to piece together is that for whatever reason, a couple of these rods that were not too terribly long ago, while you were still there in the Feywild, some strange stuff was happening right at about the same time that those rods were placed. What you know there, Gold, is more from personal experience.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows that right about the time, or at least I should say, you know that at the time that rod was placed in your village. That's when the first major orc invasions and incursions into Coastal were happening. That's when it all really started. And nobody, except you, because you survived, knows that anything about a rod being placed. Yet, on the maps and everything that's there, going with, hey, wait a minute, a rod was placed in Kyber. It was like a giant earthquake hit the place. A rod was placed near Shropton. And it was almost like a rift from hell opened, and demons were everywhere. It almost reminded you of your hometown. All these things, it just seems like there's some explanation or whatever that doesn't, it's like, okay,
It's
a
like
rod
the
gets placed
perfect little cover up.
and something else happens that explains it away as to what happened over there.
Don't know if it's helpful because I got a 9, but on the Abyss side of it, maybe.
We're getting there.
Actually, no, I rolled real bad. So.
You did, but you did get, there's a little bit you know.
Cool.
Okay. The little bit you know, I actually need a wisdom save.
Cool.
And I
that
need
is
you two
hot.
to step out.
That is real bad.
What'd you get?
Wisdom is a plus
No,
0, so I got a 5.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
I had a 5. Did
Okay.
I win?
So, Ursa,
I'm doing great.
as you think about it and try to piece out what's going on and think about the order of these and everything, a memory comes back. And it comes back with tons and tons of pain in your head. You actually take 17 points of psychic damage. That's what happens when you fail.
No, I'm aware. I roll bad. It's fine.
But as the pain kind of fades, you remember that, wait a minute, this was his plan.
Oh, actually, never mind.
I was gonna say, will my D4 inspiration make a difference, but I rolled a 5, so it's not gonna help.
But these make a, this was a plan, his plan. Each one of these was placed and deliberately trying to hide what was happening on the prime material plane and in the Feywild, in the corresponding location. In the Abyss, that same location that links to it, it's all linked through together. From prime material through the ley lines that are actually being generated by the Feywild itself, down to the Abyss. Those points, when the rod's placed in the prime material plane, it is basically sucking up all the chaos energy from the area once it's officially in position. So around that area, for years to come, sometimes not that long, but for years to come, the entire area actually prospers because it's sucking up all the chaos out of the area. So everything's more ordered, grows better, does better. It's like it's organized and everything's good to go, as it's pulling all this kind of crazy energy out and kind of making order out of chaos. But that's what's happening in the prime material. It's placed, and some event is there to cover to cover it up, to make sure that it's not known that something like that was done. That there was a rod place, they just it's a war or it's a natural disaster or something. And then everything gets so much better, and so people, it's good. But that drives a link down through the Feywild into the Abyss. And you know that somehow, you don't remember exactly what's supposed to happen, but somehow all of these rods, when they're placed, somehow Demon Daddy's gonna get a lot of power and a lot of control over a lot of places. That's what you remember. The other thing you remember at this point is actually not just remembering the information, but you actually feel a hand on your head running down the back, just kind of almost like it's petting you. And his voice in your ear. Ah, my pet. Time will come. Hopefully you'll be ready. The final piece and all is in your hand. Just remember, when it's time, I will call on you. Then the pain strikes your head again, and it fades, and you're kind of back to your senses, and the others are back.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, come on back in.
No.
Is Persephone knocked out?
I heard a little bit, but I'm okay.
Yep. No, you guys see, as you guys are kind of talking about this and all this, Persephone,
Really bad headache.
huge headache. She grabs her head, rubs her temples a bit. Huge headache or something. Okay.
Persephone, you okay?
Thinking hurts.
Question. What
Answer.
happened when you saw the root? where you guys came from when you first started off.
Zombie
Well-
village.
I'm talking about. Is there did anything else come out of the zombies? Did like any new life spawn in, anything like that, or was it just
I
like?
think it was just zombie
just undead.
village and then drugs.
Okay, out of character. Remember when you guys did the one in the water, and the new plant? No, wait, they wouldn't know about. The only one person that would know about that is frickin' Patch, because he's
Yeah,
the one
like,
that
I-
transformed
I-
into the octopus.
Well,
that-
you
Genuinely
just
don't
told us
remember
about
any-
that, but
Yeah.
you said the first. I would have gone to that later.
I do not remember. This.
Because okay, so that's the one that I'm hinting at. So the one after what was the one after like that about?
Well, it seems that every rod has its own unique conditions assigned. When Patch went underwater to investigate the Kyber rod, he found that it was spawning new life.
Oh, this rod. Okay.
So from what I remember, weird shit was happening compared to these dates to when it happened in your realm, where shit was happening in our realm, in the Feywild. So what I'm thinking is maybe it's linking a way to steal stuff from one realm and bring it to the other.
Or it's bleeding the realms together,
To make it one solid realm.
piercing the veil, if you will.
I would think it's probably going to be more for power, just based on how it's setting itself up. Less merge, more control.
I don't know how you control an entire realm.
Lots of power.
We got some shit to do.
At this point, Sylvestra, who's been listening, says, I think we need to figure out what direction to go. I'm going to take this information to the shadows, the rest, so we can confer and discuss. But if I could task you, brother,
What is it?
we're going to need more information. And perhaps these other pathways, finding more information in the Feywild or in the Abyss itself, could be what we need.
I would think the Feywild would be a much safer route, while the Abyss is more direct.
True.
Well, I will say some of us can manage the abyss a bit better.
But if you could figure out something, perhaps it might be good to take a trip to one. See what you can find out.
Before you leave, I'm gonna dig into my bag. I'm going to pull out something wrapped in like old ragged, like training gi.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pull out the book of how I learned where to find the monks, the furbolgs that roamed
Mm-hmm.
in the Feywild. I'm gonna give it to her. Like maybe this will help you figure out if there's a way to like track people or try to find a way to open to the Feywild in some way or form. It's a history book from that area. It might get
It won't hurt.
Does this help too? And I pull out the jar I have of the ball of the infected root that I took out of the guy when I did open heart surgery.
Oh, I forgot you had that.
I did too.
Oh my dear gods, that is horrific.
You've had
Tiefling.
that in your bag the whole time.
I mean, I did give her a jar to put it in.
Percy,
so-
what the fuck?
Well, I mean, you kind of just put stuff in there and then you forget you have them.
You forget you have
I-
like an abyssal seed.
Yeah.
All right, well, tiefling, bro.
Listen, it's going to the right place. At least that.
I suppose, but honestly, I can't even understand how you can even stand to have that thing near you.
It's in a jar.
Still,
Wrap
I-
it in a napkin. Hand it to.
I can puke in a bag and hold on to the bag. I'm still not happy with holding a bag of puke.
Prestidigitation.
I don't do that. Perhaps you could find out more info in one place or the other, or both, if need be.
Can we educated guess where the next one's going to be based on the map?
We've already deduced that.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. I just didn't write it
Talker.
down then.
Ravensboro itself.
Okay, sorry,
Mhm.
did not write it down.
Well, there is one person that we need to talk to, and apparently someone wants to get into contact with them more than most of us. And I'll look over to Leon. I'm assuming he probably still has some unfinished business if he's going the way I think he's going. We can catch him, probably get some more info out of him. Because I feel like we're still missing a big key to this.
Well, perhaps you discuss amongst yourselves and figure out what your next step is. For I know I need to do a lot of talking with some people and discuss out all of this with them.
Is that going to help in the what I imagine is going to be inevitable final battle? Because I don't think 5 enough is going to cut it.
Didn't you guys have another guy with you?
We have another guy.
You told me.
Is he gonna go get an army, or I wasn't here when he left.
He
Out of
said he-
character, I went to go get the Dragons of the Sea to be our armada.
Percy legit wasn't here when he left.
Yeah.
I
So
was going to explain.
But gathering of forces may be necessary, but we also need to know what we're fighting, who we're fighting, and where the battlefield is going to be. I can start talking with people and trying to figure out some of this stuff and maybe gathering people together, but I can't do it all on my own, and neither can they. We need every hand we can get in this, and you guys have been quite successful thus far in getting information on what's going on.
you not get the guild involved.
I don't think, because we don't know who's working with who or who's paying off who.
That is a valid point, and one that I would agree with. That we,
I know
I
Nightingale seems
trust
like a pretty
Gold, and by
trustworthy guy.
I trust Gold, and by extension, I trust those that he put his trust in. I don't know the other members of the guild. I don't necessarily trust them all. So, who knows who is working for who?
I mean,
I sure don't.
to be fair, look at the bartender. It's 3 cobalt and a trench coat. Would you really trust a place that would hire something like that?
I would trust that man with my life.
You're an idiot.
Or those men,
You're an idiot.
I assume.
And you say that, and someone at the bar goes, "Hey, Steve, need another drink."
Drink!
And as another drink gets passed over, the kobolds go and kind of move into the back of the bar a little bit. And you see, as they walk towards the back, there is a sign above a door that they seem to be going into. Above that door, the sign says, 100% human Steve. Knock when needed.
See, it's Steve.
Your abilities on the battlefield are amazing, but your intellect sometimes questions the fuck out of me.
Are you human? No. Elves.
I don't trust. Listen, I have more faith in him than I have in you.
I performed open heart surgery successfully.
Anyway, I need to be off. I hope you can find out some more information.
We'll do our best. And
And-
we'll stay in touch.
Keep in touch. I have to go.
Or didn't you want to try and join us or something silly like that?
Yeah, maybe me being part of your group being sent back with something or proof of something of a group that's willing to put more of an effort into it would help out. But if we can get Sam Witch involved, he did take us to that one dimension where he had to get something from. Maybe he can get us to the Feywild.
I don't know. I heard about this carnival thing. Didn't sound very helpful.
I don't care about the carnival as long as he's able to get us to another dimension. If it's easier
But
to,
is it a useful dimension?
the Feywild is going to be more useful than going to the frickin' abyss.
At least right now. As much as I wanna go
Useful
to the
versus
abyss.
safe.
I'd rather not go to the abyss. Thank you.
The bed of chaos, the seat of despair,
Yeah, Bed of Chaos.
or a place where
Home sweet home.
mushrooms try and strangle you to death.
I'll take the mushrooms.
I've never liked mushrooms.
That's fine.
They're not that good.
Except when you were mushrooms. Oh wait, no.
We could kill the mushrooms. I don't care. It's just trying to get this all to work out, plus trying to gather our strengths.
Anyway, I will keep in touch with you. I will find out what I can. Please find out what you can, and hopefully we can stop this before whatever is happening reaches completion. And with that, we are going to end for the night.
We might have to go back to the starter town.
So, thank you everyone for joining us. I hope you had a fun time tonight. I know I did. I hope you guys did.
Yeah.
And hoping Logan feels better after he is rested up. We will see you next time. Remember, there will not be a session next week. So would that be the 3rd? September 3rd. So there will not be a session then. But on September 10th. And hopefully going forward for a while there, we will be having sessions. So come join us on September 10th and moving forward at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Later, everybody.
Yeah.
Good night.
At Totally Online Gaming Group, we're more than just a brand. We're all part of a greater community. And as much as we love creating content that you all enjoy, we cannot do that without your support. Every purchase you make goes beyond just owning a product. It supports us in our endeavors to grow and eventually go full-time so that we can dedicate ourselves to creating even more of the content you love. With our exclusive range of merchandise, from stickers to cell phone covers, mouse pads, and mugs, and of course, a wide variety of t-shirts. You can show your support proudly wherever you go. Just hop on over to www.toggdm.com and click on the Visit Store link to see and get your own official Totally Online Gaming Group merchandise. But it's not just about the merchandise. You can show your support in other ways too. Following our channel, subscribing, or visiting our official website, www.toggroleplay.com, and sharing it with your friends. We hope you'll continue to join us for our adventures and become part of the Totally Online Gaming Group family today.